Good morning. We're live early.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Welcome to Tom and
Ruth.
Filipina Adventures. I'm early this morning going live because I don't know why.
I don't know if
We're making up for being 10 minutes late the other day. Yeah, we're live early. It's actually 10 minutes to 8, and we normally plan to need to go lower or tilt this way. There you go. My wife is really good at setting that up. I'm not that good at it. So this way it gives you an idea. There you go. That's pretty good, huh? Yeah. Good morning. Hello, Timothy. Good morning. Hello. How are you today? Yeah. We decided to get on early today because I don't know why.
No, if internet.
So, the other day it was a storm. I guess a storm brewing. We had a low. It was driving us crazy. Guys, let me know. Is that glare over there in that window okay? Is there a glare, or does it seem okay? Just let us know. If it's let's see, isn't it this one you do, honey, or no? Yeah, there you go. So you see it. Because sometimes hello, Robert.
Panama City.
Panama. Been there many times. Beautiful area. White sandy beaches there. Wow, beautiful. I used to work back in the day for a sunglass company. I used to go to Panama all the time. Hello, Debbie. Good morning, Ontario.
Canada.
Thank you, Debbie. Good morning. Yeah, we appreciate everybody. We're a little early today, and it was like I'm going online early because. And let me know if that glare is okay. It's glare here. I don't know if it's a glare for you guys. It seems okay here, but if it's you can't see my gorgeous wife, just let me know. So we'll put something over that. Chicha, you look different today. What'd you do different? Glasses?
When I get up this morning.
Ooh. 27 degrees. That's really cold for me. Yeah. It could snow.
Serge, good morning.
Serge, good morning. Good morning from France. How you doing today?
Good morning.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, we're on the early today. We decided to kind of beat Dustin, 30 degrees.
Ohio.
Fahrenheit, Ohio. Some cold, chilly temperatures there. Aloha, LAW. Good morning. You know what? What's temperature LAW in Hawaii this morning? Good evening, David White. We got Tim White and David White. It's 7:00 p.m. Debbie, it's actually 8 here.
In morning.
Good morning.
8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, morning. Morning. Did she say morning?
No, there PM here. It's morning.
Yeah. We were thinking yesterday how we could see the storms coming through U.S. and the temperature change from really high to low, and we were saying to ourselves like, man, I'm glad I'm here. I mean, the coldest thing is that aircon over there, and I can turn it down and I can adjust it, but you can't adjust it when you're cold,
It's glare.
Is it glare? Yeah, 28.
28 tonight.
Oh, Charles, you're up in Wisconsin, right?
There in Texas, it's
6 p.m. Yeah, it's of course 8 o'clock here, 7:55 a.m. here, and the temperature here this morning, I don't know what it is, but I would say probably 75 degrees. Oh, 74 in Hawaii. Yeah, it's 75 degrees this morning. No humidity this morning. It rained last night, and you can always tell when it rains because it quiets down. Every rooster, every dog, everything. If it rains at night, there's no noise. They're tired. There's no noise. There's actually nothing. I was up at 3 this morning, and I go, wow, it's very quiet. But I'm talking about I went to the bathroom, and the bathroom door is open. That's the reason I know it.
James.
Sunny, 62. See, 62. James, good morning. How are you doing today? I know. One 1 a.m., 2 degrees Celsius. Ooh, surge. That's cold. That's cold. We thought about this morning. Good, thank you. Good, Jay. It's great. I want to thank everybody for coming on this morning. I want to thank everybody for supporting the channel. I know sometimes, and it's hard. It's hard. I don't care who you are. I don't care who the vlogger is out there. I don't care how many times they do it. It's hard actually vlogging because
it's a job.
It's a job. It really is, and you really don't get just little, you know. So, how do you say that? Kuli? Oh, is that that's maybe a Y. Maybe, I don't know.
Where is Nanakuli? Nanakuli.
Yeah. Well, we were thinking this morning, what do we talk about? 3:55 p.m. Las Vegas. David White. 3:55 p.m. Wow, they are really different. It is that 3-hour difference. I'm sorry. Hawaii, yeah. Go Hawaii. Oahu, yeah. Oahu, yeah. I love Hawaii. I just could never afford to live there. Robert, yes, yes, you can. And talk to your bank and see if they can refund the fees to you. And I was going to go over that this morning. What I did was, the other day I went and pulled money out of the bank. We're located, Dustin, good morning. We're in Bukidnon. We're in Mindanao, Bukidnon. We're in a place called Maragmag. Right? I said it right? Maragmag. Jane. Good morning. Vancouver, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, in fact, ATM, what you do is, I went and I pull out 10,000 peso at a time. And say, JL, good morning. The Wallace Life, good morning. Dustin. Stay in CDO. So I pull out 200 US dollars in my mind for 10,000 peso. So when I get my ticket, it says, okay, it gives you the amount, what you have in your bank, and this, that, and other. All right, Charles, we'll talk about that one. And so when you go, I have mobile app, so I just go on there and it charges me $194 plus $2.50 charge. Now there it tells you $5. The Wallace Life, hello, how you doing today? So it charged me $2.50. Now it says $5 on the machine, but I get my thing. It says $2.50 on my statement. Maybe it's confusion. So anyway, I get $196 charge and then $2.50, but my bank refunds that back. So it cost me for 10,000 peso. It cost me $196, and you can pull up to 2 times out of the bank at Metro. So I can get up to 20,000 per day. BP gives you 1 transaction at 20,000 peso. I think I was told that. I've gone to BPI, but I've only pulled out 20 at a time. BDO, you can do multiple transactions a day, and I think it's up to 5 at 10,000 peso each. And I have gotten money at all 3 banks. I've actually gotten money at an off branch of what they call Metro Bank, and I also have gotten money. Now there's 2 different banks here. You just need to make sure you have the bank. That, yeah, just talk with your bank, and you have, the Visa logo or MasterCard logo. Now I've only used my Visa card. I've not used my MasterCard. I have MasterCard. I have Visa, and so I even have my PayPal credit card that you can use here too, but not everybody will accept that. So you're better off just staying with Visa. And Visa, in fact, is probably the best way for me. And a lot of banks accept the Visa, so you just go to the main branch. BDO, BPI, Metro Bank. There's a couple others that you can actually go to. There's also some off brands, but they don't carry the Visa logo. So I just go to the ones like that.
JL, good morning.
Good morning, JL. How are you doing this morning?
Scott.
How much would a 1 hectare coconut grove cost? That's a very good question. You know what? It depends on where that is. Now, I know that Jason.
UK.
Hi, good morning. Bear Properties. Tom Patrick. Good morning, Tom Patrick from Maine. Big Kevin. Hello, how you doing this morning? And of course, Timothy. Yes, Coconut Grove. You can actually. No, you know what? You want me to tell you something, Charles? You're gonna laugh at me. Go on, if you want to really check it out. Go on your marketplace. Check out the Philippines. Now, pick a city. Pick maybe where you want to live, or pick an area, and they'll pull up the properties around that area. And there's actually some people that have actually got benefit from marketplace, and they've actually rented property. So people laughed at me about that, but believe it or not. Good morning, Relinda. How you doing this morning? Good morning.
Very
It's so
good.
cold, huh? Yeah. And you know what? They say Charles Schwab is really good. So if you have Charles Schwab, they no ATM fees at all. But my bank is same. Now my bank is Wells Fargo, and they don't charge me a fee, or I'm just lucky enough. Some say they get charged the fee. For me, I'm not charged. And hold on, let me knock on wood. Right now, I'm not. You know what? Nobody even said anything. Come on, come on. Does it look better?
Any question?
Huh?
A lot of question here.
A lot of questions. Okay. Charles, go on. I would just go ahead and go on Marketplace and see if you can find it. There's some coconut groves that were for sale up in along the beach line in one of the cities up. I'm going to say in the eastern side of the Philippines, and I saw them on there. I don't remember what city, but there are a lot of places for sale. Now that brings up an excellent point. I have this question asked to me, and maybe you guys can answer this. Now this, because I'm no expert. Open a business without a Filipina here in the Philippines. Can you open up a business without a Filipina? Can you own land without a Filipina here in the Philippines? Now that is a big question. So we actually have done some research on that, and there are ways that people are doing it, the corporations, but the best thing to seek is a corporate attorney and ask his opinion about that. I'm under the impression you cannot own land at all, but people are doing it because corporations are coming in here all the time. You know, you have Ford, you have Carnation, you have big plants coming in here all the time. So yes, they will always have that availability to come in and open up. Now, they're not married to Filipina. Big corporation's not married to Filipina. So yes, you can come in and do that, but I don't know all the particulars. Best hire a corporate attorney here in the Philippines to give you that idea. What's another question, honey? She's got her phone so she can see us live. So any questions? My brother, Hawaii, okay. Talk with the bank. I'm going to Hawaii April. Oh, good for you, man. Timothy, good for you. See your family. 10K, BPO, $5 each is what his cost. Oh, okay. Yeah. You know what? It depends on your bank, too. Some of the banks can actually give you a pretty good, can help you with that. Now, actually, sometimes you'll get charged from that bank, too. So it depends on where you do it. Sometimes the bank that you're pulling it from will charge you that fee, and then sometimes your bank will charge you a fee, too. So you have to really make sure before you leave U.S. you ask those questions. I just asked my bank. It says, yes, you can use your credit card anywhere. Just let us know. Now, something's very important. Ask your bank when you're doing that. Ask your bank, how long is my international card travel good for? Mine's only good for 6 months. So every 6 months, I got to call my bank and tell them, hey, I'm still in the Philippines. Oh, okay. So they'll hit it again for international travel. Now, that's very important. I did not know that. There's a limit on your Visa card used internationally from me. I don't know about anybody else. From my bank. Now, my Capital One bank that I got in Texas, that I have its online bank also, gives me availability. It's used all the time, anywhere in the world, all the time. Now, what they'll do, they'll flag it, though. If you're at a bank, you better have your phone ready, because they'll question, did you make this purchase, or are you going to make this purchase? And sometimes they'll stop a transaction on a debit, even though it's international. I tell them it's international. They just want to make sure, and so you hit the button, yes, and then please do your transaction again. You're now available to use your account. because they'll just automatically, it's that way. But I use my Wells Fargo. In fact, I'm going to go get some money out today because it's first of the month. I added up all my bills, as I always do, and I need to get some money for that. Any other question? Yeah, I will. Tom Patrick, good morning. You $4 thought it was sure. Yeah, you know what? Oh, no charges. Yeah, and you know, Robert, some just no charges at all. But I'm happy with it. If I can get $196, you know, so the $4, so I'm saving the $4 plus the fee. I heard that you can buy land there unless you're Filipino. True. Yes. To own land here, you have to be Filipino or married to a Filipina, and it's still in her name. There are ways around it. They say, I do not, I know that people do it all the time, and it's through corporations, but really at the end of the day, when it comes to be sold, she will have a piece, and I think it's the same in Hawaii.
Yeah,
no, it's not the same.
When we buy the land right here, your name is included in the deed of sale.
Oh, okay. Explain that again, honey. So,
when you're married to a Filipina, then you buy a lot here or property here. When you go to the attorney to make you a deed of sale, yeah, your name is on that deed of sale too, because you said I'm Richie, I'm married to like that.
Okay, so my name is on the deed. Yeah. You can buy anyway, but not own the land. Okay, there you go. Yeah. I thought it was that way. I said that thinking it was that way, but I wasn't for sure. I'm glad you guys told me that. So you can buy land, but you don't own land. Here, as you know, but the courts will sometimes, they'll make you sell it. So if something does happen, say something does happen or she passes, they may, get a lawyer. The smartest thing, in anything that you do here, go see a lawyer. No matter what you do, go see a lawyer. And luckily, we have two family members. One actually owned the place where we got married at. So, and he's a really good friend. He's 75 years old, and he looks like he's 25. No, actually, he looks like he's in his mid-50s. He's really good shape, and he's still practicing law. He works 6-7 days a week every day, 10-12 hours a day. Keeps him alive, as he says. But he's a jokester. He loves joking with me all the time about my big belly. So.
Good morning, Chitara.
Good morning, Chi. Big Bear Properties at long-term leases as foreigners. You can buy a condo. Yeah, there you go. And so that's how they do it. So they really just lease the land. And the smart thing is, and some people just lease land anyway. Because the owners don't necessarily want to sell it, but they just lease the land for a period of time. 5, 10, 15, 20 years or more. I think there is a limit, though. And I don't know what the limit is when you lease land. I think there is a limit. I don't think you can lease it for 99 years. Now that's what I'd want to do. If I leased the land, I'd want to do it for 99 years. But I don't think you can do that. Yeah. Good morning, Chi. Good morning, all you guys this morning. You have to be careful in Hawaii because Hawaiian native lands, and that's the thing. You're exactly right. You do. You have to be really careful with that. And here you got to make sure there's a title on your land also. So if you're married to Filipina, there's title insurance or anything here. You got to make sure that there's some type of title and the taxes have been paid. If the taxes have not been paid on that land, boy, you got a problem there. Good morning, Craig. How you doing this morning? Nice to see you too. And thank you for coming on. Yeah, so we had, I had a friend that bought land up in Luzon, and they said it had deed, had everything, goes to do the property. Some money exchanged hands, not knowing he was really innocent. He gave her money, and now guess what? There's no deed, no title. She's got the money. What does your health insurance cost at your age? I'm 63 and it costs me about $65 a month, Pacific Prime. And I'm under Chiche's health care plan, PhilHealth, that covers the family. I'm under her now. But I understand the new plan is in 2018, mid-2018, actually January 2018, they changed the plan to where you have to have a new plan done if you married to Filipina. I was grandfathered in. We only pay 2,400 peso a year for the plan, and I have used it. And yes, it works. And yes, sometimes it covers up to 60% or 70% of the bill. Some say it only covers 40, but in my case, it actually covers 70% and more of the bill. So I cannot complain by it. And believe me, I cannot complain by it. Good morning, John Shoemate. How you doing this morning? Thank you for coming on our channel this morning. David, are you connected with Ruth's family? Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Tomorrow we'll meet at church.
Yeah, we're going to all meet at the church tomorrow. Tonight, there's having a little service tonight. Chichi's going to do a little speech for about 30 minutes. Yes, I'm connected with the family. Am I connected as much as I was when I got here? Yeah, I am. You have some that just are jealous. You have some family members, and I'm just being honest, and it's coming from my heart. Some are just jealous, and it's just that way. So you're going to have some that are not going to be happy with the relationship because she married an American, they married someone that maybe not, he's not working, so you guys know, or the other way around, or they're not married and they want and they cannot find, and sometimes jealousy happens here. Sometimes jealousy happens here, and they do that. It's okay. Good morning, Tom May. Have you mixed up with another person? We have a Chariot type 3-wheeler. Do something about it. Oh yeah, you know, you can have. There's actually 4-wheelers here running on the road. You just have to have a license for it. In town, it's 40 kilometer speed. But yeah, you can have a 3-wheeler. You can have a 4-wheeler. You can have a 2-wheeler. You can have a 6-wheeler. You can have anything as long as it's got a motor on it and it runs. You can have a go-kart here as long as it's got a tag on it. It's gas powered. It's got to have lights. There's criteria. It's got to have lights on it. It's got to have signals. It's got to have mirrors. There's criteria that you got to meet. No different than USA. So if like our bikes, they're called. We have with the electric bikes, but it's also powered by bicycle. Bicycle. So it's battery or bicycle. It's called light duty, and presently, we went to LTL. Presently, we don't have a plate for it because it's considered light duty recreational. So we just keep the papers with it. If we're stopped, which we haven't been, if we're stopped by LTO, which they do have checkpoints here a lot, we just show them that, you know. But they pretty well know when they see us, you know, because everybody knows us in town. I've heard the same thing about Charles Schwab Bank, no fees. Yeah, something I wanted to bring up too. What was it? It was about that corporation. The thing that I was thinking about, and as you know, corporations come in here all the time, and you know as well as I do, if you find a good corporate attorney, and it's not like there's a phone book, right? The best thing is search online. If you can't find them online, find someone in your city that you're thinking about living, and then have them find you an attorney. And if you don't have anybody at all, the best thing is just come here and search it. Because they will tell you, you can stay at the hotel and they'll tell you, oh, who's the best attorney in town? Or who's the best. A lot of people will tell you. A lot of people will actually say, oh, okay, here's one you can go to, here's one you can go to. No fee. Do they have EMT service in the area? You know what? Where I live, in Davao and in Manila, they have 911 service. You can call it at any time, and they'll come pick you up in an ambulance. Here, what they have, what they call is rescue. Rescue team service. So if we're in a situation where I'm having an ability I cannot go, and I can't ride by tricycle or car or get there quickly, because we have all the neighbors have tricycle, because I can't drive. If we can't do that, I need an ambulance. There's a rescue team that you pick up the number and call them. Now, I don't, oh, okay, Timothy, I did not know that Cebu does. They're trying to get all the cities to have 911 service. I think Duma has it too. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hey, Road Channel. Okay, very good video. Have a nice day. Thank you for coming on this morning. Thank you for coming on. I know that 911 is very important because you're sick, you want to be able to go. There's a rescue service line, and what they do is they come with a team, and they come out here and they pick you up.
Yeah, it's some like
Hospital.
911.
911. And is it furnished by the hospital?
But government here.
Oh, okay. It's furnished by the government here. And it's stationed over by the city hall, right?
Yeah, they're at the bus terminal.
Oh, bus terminal. Fire department and rescues at the bus terminal. So the fire department's there and there. We actually have a fire department. So luckily that's why I got this house. It's fireproof. It's metal. So what's in here? What will burn would be the cabinets. But other than that, the house won't burn down. EMT service. Foreigners may own real estate property in Philippines, but they do not allow to own the land.
Good morning.
Good morning, Lagaya. Good morning, Joy. Yeah, you're right. You can own the building, like this, and I can own that, but Chicha owns the land. So she owns the land, but I can own this. And you can have papers drawn up to where I own the house, and she owns the land. And you can actually have papers drawn up to that effect through an attorney, that if something did happen, you can get the value of the houses, or you can get the value of the land, and I would think the houses would be worth more, and split it. But I think in the courts it depends. I think they just split it. You just have to, what you really have to do, you have to watch and ask the attorney. The key is really just take your time and ask the attorney. The attorney itself will actually give you. Now, in this area, it's not like there's that many attorneys. There's only 2 attorneys in our area.
2, 3. The mayor here is attorney.
Okay, the mayor's attorney, but he's not practicing attorney. He's being a mayor. But 2 actual attorneys, you can actually go to their office. One's a criminal. I know he has office, but he's not practicing. His mayor duties take over the responsibility. The other attorney here is really criminal. Other one's does a lot of property. So they're, my wife comes to Luzon, the town of San Pablo.
San Pablo, Laguna. It's far because we're here in the Mindanao. Luzon is along with going to Manila. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Wallace, yeah. Somebody said something about here is very expensive. Robert, that's the reason why I left USA. It's very expensive there. There's always somebody in your business. There's always somebody trying to get your phone number, always trying something going on. Every time you go to the mailbox, there's a bill. So
bill,
many bills. So yeah, the key is finding an attorney. 2, to be honest with you, my son was from Davao, and you know what? A condominium, Davao, they're selling some beautiful condominiums. We looked at one at over by SM Mall, a condominium, and it's a really beautiful place. I don't know where you bought your condo at, but there were some beautiful condos by SMM. What was the name of that, baby?
I forgot that. Back of the SM
Mall.
Ecoland. What's that? I forgot the name.
Oh, okay. What's your thoughts about city of?
Kidapawan. I cannot say it's safe or not because we were not been there.
Where's it at?
Kidapawan is along Cotabato.
Oh, Cotabato. Cotabato itself, not saying, I'm talking Cotabato, for me, it's not safe.
But we saw last time.
We saw
American that
I know.
Been strolling in
I know.
Cotabato.
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah, I think same here
I
in
don't know.
Mindanao that they said that it's dangerous, but not all part. Maybe in Cotabato or Kidapawan.
I'm in between CDO and I'm in between Davao, and if you take in between the 2, I'm right in the middle. So being in the middle of the 2, it actually gives. And Malay is on the way to CDO, and Valencia is on the way. So I'm kind of like in between. And actually, to be honest with you, there's troops here. There's safe here. Hello, Double Dog. Where you been this morning? You're late. No, I'm kidding. Knuckleheads. Good morning. You know, for me, I said to myself, I was really nervous. I got to tell you, when I was in America, I was really nervous. It says Mindanao, do not travel to Mindanao. And I'm on the phone with her, and I go, man, I'm not coming there, Chit-Chat. It's telling me not to come there. She says, you're taking it literally. The thing of it is about the Philippines, they'll do a wide mass like that. And she says, where we live is safe. Yeah, but how far is it safe? Did I go like a mile? Is it bad? No. I was nervous, I have to tell you. So when I got here and we traveled the bus that night overnight because of my plane, I got to tell you, when I got into town, the shock for me was like, oh, it's not bad. It's like any other little city that I've seen. Now the shock for me was, I go, okay, where's the guards? Where's this? Where's that? There's none. There's no army. There's nothing here. We went through 2 checkpoints. One was, you have to get off the bus and walk your feet into this path of liquid on the ground. What's it called, honey? For foot and mouth disease, right?
It's quarantine.
Quarantine. So you walk out, and then you get back on the bus after everybody gets off. Sometimes they'll check your passport or your ID, but sometimes they do not. They just make you want to get off the bus because of foot and mouth. So you go there, do that, and get back on the bus, and you go home. And there was not really, and the checkpoints now, even though we're under martial law here in Mindanao, are not as what it seems. Checkpoint is, I stay on the bus. Because I'm elderly. No, I just stay on the bus because, and all they do is come check your ID. It says ID, and 90% of the time they don't even check my ID.
Yeah, because the list of what's that? Abu Sayyaf is on the tarpaulin. They're put in the.
Yeah. So honestly, it's safe here where I'm at, and I feel more comfortable. I feel comfortable here, right? Mm-hmm. You know, I do whatever we want. We go wherever we want. We do whatever we want to do.
Yeah. When from here going to Davao, before we reach in Davao, to checkpoint will be.
For the check.
Yeah, checkpoint. Check your ID. Yeah, check your bags, of course. Then when going to CDO, to checkpoints too.
Yeah.
Valencia, then before Malay. Here, it's question.
Minnie.
I have a crazy question. I just saw you in video and you were going to have a fence put up, and then later I see the fence. Why it's not all around empty? It's not a lot there.
This is not our lot over here. We have our fence up, but it's not our lot. Around. And you guys see the razor wire up here, right, on my fence. It's because the kids are climbing, getting these fruit trees and a papaya tree over here. So I had to put it up there. One day I was 6 or 7 kids on the fence or more trying to get to that fruit tree. You have fruit here, look out. Many, many beautiful kids climbing the tree, and I didn't want my fence destroyed. So I'm very careful.
Any advice how to keep your Filipina from eating?
Good day there, friend.
Out of the house, home, and I don't really mind, but my food bill's crazy higher.
You can.
I'm eating everything.
You know what? Here where you're at, you can live cheap. So let them eat as much as they want. You could feed them. You could eat. You could feed a family of 10 or 15 for less than $5, $8. Give them rice and give them fish. That's all you got to do.
I love fish.
See, all love fish. All you got to do is tell them go down to the market. Here's 300, 400 peso. Go buy some fish. Come back, make a big thing of rice. That's it. Now, if you have snack you want to keep for yourself, like M&Ms, like certain things, go throw it in your room. Hide it somewhere. You know what I mean? I'm missing some things. Peter, good morning. How you doing from Australia? There were some questions up here I missed.
This
Let's get some of the questions here. I was saying, good morning, Michael, John. Good morning. How you doing this morning? Mindanao, yeah. Michael's from Mindanao. There's some questions up here I'm missing here. So hold on.
Done.
No, there's some up here. I want. Okay, here we go.
Full.
Oh, you got them all?
Yeah.
Have a fence. Okay. A family familia.
James Jason's.
Yeah. Took above Magpat.
Magpit Cotabato.
Okay. Yeah. I just stay on the bus, and what they do is they just come inside. Actually, they ask me, "Where are you from? What part?" Man, do you see that basketball game? And they're all and you know what? I've learned the best thing to do in military here, no matter who they are or where they are, shake their hand. You know, because they really, really do a good job here. They're really good guys. They really are. Their hearts are all good, and you know, for them to do what they do, they do good. You know, and I've never met anybody that didn't smile. They always smile. That's a hi, sir. Yeah. If you're already married, it's too late, Craig. Yeah. For me personally, I enjoy feeding people. My childhood, I went a little hungry, as you can tell. I made up for it, but so people come to my house, they can eat me out of House and Home, and I'll go buy it. But you know what? House and Home here is rice and fish. You can do a chicken, but fish is. I say fish is cheaper, but fish is going up here because the storms made it hard for people to catch a fish, so the fish prices has gone up. Rice costs anywhere from 40 a kilo all the way up to 50, 52, 53 a kilo. So a dollar. Just say $1 a kilo. So that's what rice costs you. So a kilo will feed a lot of people. You know what I mean? And just get a big pot or a couple rice cookers and have them going, big rice cookers, and you'll feed as many as you want, and it won't cost you anything really. I want a big Filipina because she can cook and she can. David, good morning, David. How you doing this morning? I didn't know you were online. Yeah, big Filipina. Yeah. I've always felt safe in the island of Oriental Mindoro. You know what? There is. The great dried fish and rice, poor man's meal, but love it. You know, I like some of the fish, dried fish here. I have to tell you, it's delicious. The way I think is how it's prepared. You could actually cook, grill you some fish out here, get you some firewood out here, grill you some fish out here, you can actually have a really good time. There are a lot of, and of course Chicha's a great cook. There are a lot of great cooks here. The women know how to cook. That's one thing about it. They will cook, and you will eat well.
Whatever you say in your kitchen, they can cook. But if you ask what is the dish, I don't know the name like that. But
that means, Chicha, what's for lunch? Well, I don't know the name. We're eating chicken with potato and onion and garlic. I don't know what this is. This is something, and it was really good with curry in it yesterday. I don't know the name. I want a woman that's not like chickens. You know, I got... Oh, wait. Who's that, David? David. Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay, David, I'm going to tell a story. I'm telling a story on David, all right? Real quick. David told me a story. I'm going to make it really quick, guys. He comes to the Philippines many years ago. I got on an Italian suit. He's on the bus, no air conditioning. He's heading up to Baguio, meeting some lady up there. He's sweating. There's a lady next to him, and I guess got a chicken. Feathers going all over the place, all over his nice Italian suit. Next thing you know, huh?
No.
You're hitting me.
I hit you like this?
Yeah, I'm thinking, why? So next thing you know, he's walking up the mountain. People are following him, saying, "Hey, movie star." And it was just him wearing a suit. But I can just imagine. So now he doesn't like chicken.
Peter T asked that, are you safe living in Philippines?
Are you what?
Are you feel safe
Yeah, I do feel safe. I feel safer here than I did in the U.S. For me, I do feel safer. My attitude is no matter where you go in life, just always be aware of your surroundings. Though, don't don't underestimate anything. Real quick story I want to tell you. There's a bunch of kids yesterday drinking out on the side of this property here, and they were getting loud, and I said to myself, oh man, in America there's a thing getting ready to happen. But you know what? They were nice, good, quiet, cleaned up after themselves, and by 10 o'clock they were gone. So it tells you a lot. Here in the Philippines, you can actually go buy alcohol when you're 12. So, and you'll see some 12-year-olds smoking cigarettes and drinking alcohol. Sad, but nothing you do about it. But at the end of the day, nobody got rowdy. They were really good about it, and cleaned up, and nobody was rude. Nobody was mean. They're just loud, as you do when you drink.
Ken.
Dating. How should you look for someone?
Wife, asawa.
Make up me no comment after
I offer free food, so maybe I get free pass.
You know what you do? How do you get a wife? Is say, free food. No, you know what? A friend of mine went to a hotel, stayed in a hotel, comes here and says, I don't know how I'm going to find someone. What is the best way I can find someone? I said, when you come here, just ask. And he came here and stayed at the hotel and talked to the front desk clerk and talked, where's the best place to eat? And they got in a conversation and become friends, after a few days. And next thing you know, he's with her sister. And they're still together. On and off, they're still together. So you can meet Filipina all over the place. And good Filipina. Sure, there's scammers and gold diggers, but you got to go where your heart is, Do
you eat balut?
I cannot eat balut. I will not eat balut. And because you know why? It's like those little eyes. To me, I can't do it. I can't do it.
But it's like, the biggest mall in Davao City opened October. Kaisano Grand City Mall, we purchased our condo there. Still need to be broken.
Oh, in 5 years. Okay. Approximately, it's none of my business, but just ballpark a figure to me. You can make it high or low, a little low or a little high. What you paid for that, if you don't mind telling me.
LAW, how much does wedding cost in Philippines?
Oh, wedding costs.
It depends.
Cigarettes and Red Horse. You're exactly right.
It's here because
okay. Good day, Peter. I'm just going through here. I'm just making sure if you're married. Okay. Okay. Yes, honey. We got 3 or 4 hours, so we can ask these questions that'll take our time. How much does the wedding cost LAW in the Philippines? It depends on what you want to spend. I know for Chicha, how much did it cost us for the wedding?
For us here, I think it's
everything.
Everything.
The hall, everything.
Five. But I forget.
Okay, rental of your gowns, rental of mine, rental of the suits. We got all the guys' measurement, the food. What ended up costing us? You can do it peso.
75 pesos. 75,000 pesos.
Okay, 75,000 peso.
It depends. It depends how.
So you're talking at $1,500. So it costs us $1,500, and that includes the mayor. I remember when I came here, I said, oh, I had slotted a couple thousand to get married, but it did, and give or take a few either way. So $1,500. Now you can get married. You don't have to do that. You can go get married and go through all the things to get married, and we're going to do a video on that. Go get your letter of capacity at Manila. We're going to do a video on that, on what you have to do and all the classes you have to take. Explain the classes, honey.
You will go for, after you register for marriage, after you done submitted all the requirements there, then you will go for class for what? The name, that's one.
They take you to sex education class, all kinds of things.
Sex education, then
relationship,
family planning.
Yeah, like family planning, relationship class. Yeah. And you can bypass all those classes by a fee. It varies anywhere from 50 peso to 100 to 200 peso. Some are 300 peso. So for $20, basically, you take all the classes and everything you need to do just by bypassing it and pay the $20. And that's what I did. I said, I think I'm pretty good, okay on the family planning, if you know what I mean. But they were okay with it.
Ruben's going.
Okay, Robert. Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming on, Robert. Ken, you know what? Warning storm, coming joke. Yeah. Ken, define an asawa. You have an asawa. You have a beautiful asawa Rachel. And you're lucky to have her, right?
Pong Mike from California.
I live in California and notice that Filipino adapt to life's U.S. quicker and speak better English. They're forced to learn English school in westernized culture. Yes, they are in some cases forced. Now the teachers are required by law to learn English and better English than they. And a lot of teachers don't even know English, believe it or not. And they went to college, go figure, right? But like in ours class, where she goes to school, most of the kids speak English, and they have English subject class, and they have to pass that. They have Filipino, they have English, and of course they have science, they have math, and all the other stuff that you have in school. But yeah, it's required. Now a lot of the private schools are all English, and I'm talking English. They require you to speak English. You cannot speak Filipino in a lot of the private schools here because they're getting ready for college or life elsewhere. Hi, Charlie.
Cheryl Thomas.
Cheryl Thomas, good morning. Good morning, Cheryl. How are you this morning? Sorry we're a little behind. I was answering some of the questions. Adme, good morning. Charlie, I think it said his name is Charlie. Yeah. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Serge. Double Dog, yeah. See you. Ken, good morning. Malu, I see. Asai, what's up? How are you? Wallace Life? Here in the States, 1 Street. You know what? I the same way, and even where I lived, and no matter, even in Orlando and Tampa and some of the places, man, there's some. Pinellas County was one of the most beautiful places there was. Now it's full of crime in Tampa side.
Ken,
12.
That's what's today, video live. Dating, how you should look for
someone. You're exactly right, Ken. I'm not even on the subject, am I?
Yeah.
How should you look for someone in dating? Chicha, why don't you answer?
So still have many Filipina, I think. I will not mention the name, but they're looking for husband. Or yeah, if
they're not, are they looking for money?
Nah.
Okay.
Companion to grow old.
There you go.
Yeah. So if you are watching this one, you just tell that I'm looking for a wife or I'm looking for a husband, and then it's up to you. Then you will talk or exchange your email like that. There you go.
There you go. So there you go. So if anybody's looking for someone, just answer here. And there are a couple of couples here that have actually gone online and done that. We need quality type of people. Yeah, we want quality type. We don't want guys that's going to lay around the house and not pay the bills. You know, we want
make friends first. Yeah. Know him, know her.
Yeah, yeah. And you got to do that anyway. Hopefully, you know.
Malu, I see. The problem is they are single mom.
Yeah. You know what? I know a lot of guys, and I'm going to say this. A lot of guys don't want to take care of Filipino children. And I understand that. And I understand the feeling about that. But I want to tell you, a lot of people say that if you would come here, and maybe you say that because you're already here. Maybe you had a bad taste. I don't know. Everybody's different. But once you come here and see the children and around the children, I think sometimes you might feel differently. You know what I mean by that? Children are so sweet and innocent here and wonderful. I mean, they're so caring. They're really good. They're wonderful. They make me smile. You know? They just make me smile.
Yeah. Richard. I'm not actively looking
Richard,
for someone, but
they
a
found
Filipino told me,
yeah.
what should I do?
Run. No, I'm kidding. You know, in that case, if someone you think you're interested in, hang on to her. You know what I mean? But you know what? Some guys run. It'd be the same. Imagine taking your Filipina, whether it's my Filipina here or your Filipina or someone that you're married to, taking them to USA. Do you think she will get hit on, and do you think that people would try to take her away? I think they would, right?
Yeah.
But here, Filipina, there's many good Filipinas still are single. Yeah. There's some that are 40 still single, no kids.
Yeah,
so.
some American love kids do, and
yeah.
you can accept a single mom. So
yeah,
some single mom, some out there. So don't worry, they will seem like Admi. See, Admi said that. Where's that one?
That's Charles. Thank you, James.
See, Admi said my
Thank
girlfriend.
You very much. Thank
my
you very
girlfriend's kids are great. I love them to death.
For me,
yeah.
Exactly. I love them to death. How they're sweet and innocent. Okay, so what? You got to buy them clothes, and so what? You got to feed them, and so what? You got to take care of them. So what? You take responsibility. Oh, at the end of the day, you know what? You only live one time. Doesn't really matter. And if you're that tight with your money, you can't take it with you. My father tried taking money with him, but he didn't get that far.
Say hi for us.
You know. Good morning. We fix a computer. Good morning. Good morning. How are you today? Yeah, in fact, we fix it. Thinking of my laptop. You need to fix my laptop. We fix it. Oh, website's fast. I'm sorry. I thought computer. I want you to do my computer. You know, right, Chicha? My computer's broke. Who broke it?
You. Me.
Yeah.
James, my 1 year engagement anniversary was last week. 1 year and a half online visits in every 6 months, at least 3 weeks ago. Filipina are out there.
Yeah. There are some wonderful Filipinas out there, and I tell you, you know what? Some will ask you for money immediately, but I think you'll find that there's some won't even ask you for anything. They're just looking for companionship. I know. There's a lot. They're just lonely. I was lonely, so I wanted to find someone. I didn't want to get in a situation. I was tired in the situation I was in, the life I was in the USA. I didn't really have a life. I had a life, but I worked and come home. So I said to myself, once I made a decision and looking where I wanted to live, you know, as I said in the video yesterday, you know, that's just the way it is.
Just know that my Filipino children are very spoiled and be behind
yes.
delivered.
Amen on that one. We have that situation with little RR. She's spoiled, man. I tell you, she's very spoiled, and she's a little hard to handle sometimes. And what I mean by that, we had her a small incident yesterday. She talked back one time to us, first time, but she's okay. She's really sweet.
The children in the Philippines are very respectful with family values and well as blessed. No worries about the kids, and it makes American are beautiful. Yeah.
You know what? And what I mean by blessed, kids will actually come up and they'll take your hand and bless their forehead, and it's really, really, really respectful. And I mean, I don't care. You'll see them run to you. They could be 1 block away and they're running to you to bless you. And the thing about it is, it comes with the family, and you guys know that. It comes from the mother and father teaching the children to do that. And here, what I love more than anything else, they're respectful. They're very respectful. Well, the parents are respectful. I've never had anybody disrespect at all. Hello, CJ.
Hello. When we come to move to Leyte, you can come and we will go fishing. Oh, I like that. We will send 6 fishing poles.
She wants to go fishing. It's driving me insane. I'm going to take her fishing.
Rachel Saligomba. Good morning.
Lady boy, there you go. Hey, there's some lady boys you can't tell. I have to ask Chicha. I said, Chicha, is that lady boy? No, that's a female. Oh, okay. And she says, Tom, that's a lady boy. I go, it is not. No way. It looks just like a woman. And I'm telling you, it's hard to tell. And I'm just saying, you know, you're sitting on the bus or you're at the market or something like that and want to come up to you. You can already tell But why they talk because they have a man's voice. But some you cannot tell because they have a woman's voice and they're a man. Wonderful people. Double Dog. I'm concerned of Western influences. I'm happy to... Yeah, he's hard on drugs and he don't put up with anything. I'm going to tell you, he's got new laws and rules. People, Americans complain here. They complain in U.S. and they complain here. They're not happy here. They don't like it. But yet they're still here. But I tell them, if you're not happy here, go back to the United States. Why are you here then? Why put up with the grief here? In your mind, they'll come on my site, oh, you're wrong, you know, this, that. And if Americans not happy, go back home. If you're not happy, go back home.
And Cheryl, by the way, I have a cousin who's looking for a quality person not into playing games. She will be graduating as a nurse this coming May 2019. She has one little
Never
boy,
been married.
Never been married.
There you go, Cheryl. There you go. So there you go, guys. If you guys want to contact Cheryl through here.
Towers too is looking for someone.
And she is looking for someone. CHIE is looking for someone this morning also. And there are many wonderful Filipina here. I have to tell you, you know, there are. I mean, they treat with respect. When I first came to the Philippines, I got to tell you, we're over meeting her family. There was many all in the house. I don't know. I could not count them all. So many family members came to see me, right? And there was no seating. And, you know, I was standing there. Of course, they made the kids get up, and I sat down, and so we're talking, and wanted to know if I was thirsty. I'm treated like a king. Still are. This is 4 years later. I'm still treated like a king here. Wherever I go, whatever I do, it doesn't matter. I go to town, I'm treated like a king. Even at the market, I'm treated like a king. Because I smile and give them respect. And they like it. And I tease with them. If you give them respect, they'll give it back. Am I right, honey? Okay, she's hitting me again. She says, answer some of these. Saw a lady boy, did not know, so I asked my kids. They said, woman, not just me. Kid, I know. We will get married in Manila. Was 800 include room at the Manila Bay. There you go. 800,000. There you go. There you go. How come mine costs more?
I don't know.
What did you spend extra?
I did not spend extra. You're the one who's. Hi, MJ in Taiwan. Good morning.
Good morning, MJ.
All takes.
Oh, I spent all, huh?
All I take is money. I have 3 conflicting, expensive hobbies,
and Roseanne is number 3. Well, you know what? Just as long as you can take care of her, she's all right.
Witty Guitars.
Good morning, Witty Guitar. Man, I was listening to his video the other day, and he's jamming. You know, he's jamming. Good music, great music, and I was getting into. He was playing, and I think he was just jamming on his own, putting out some great music.
James, but they're low.
Huh?
James.
Battery low. Have great days, guys. James Chacot, thank you for coming on this morning. I understand that. And thank you for coming on, and we appreciate you guys coming on.
Well, it's like been married since 2011.
She's from Iligan, Adventist Medical Center. There you go. Serge, hi, MJ. Yeah, Weedy, thank you, Weedy. You were married in 2014. Kim, were you married here or were you married in U.S.? I think you were married in U.S., right? The child.
Is that you live with
your own? Yes.
I am over 50, only not once the kids, but
I gotta tell you.
But young wife always wants to have one. Do decision.
Tough decision for me. And I'm being honest, this is from my heart. I was having thoughts about Chiche and RR. And I even had that thought to like hit the ground here, boots on the ground, got off the plane. I said, well, let's see how the ball bounces, right? Let's see how everything goes. I said, I don't know. I'm raising a child. It's not mine. Will she accept? And am I gonna have problems? And what am I in for? At the end of the day, once I saw her and once she was around me and once I said, oh my goodness gracious, come over here and give me a hug. I'm holding on to you and I'm never letting go. And it's been that way since then, and I'm not letting her go ever. And she's my baby. She's my girl. Now, having another child is a tough decision. You have to make that decision on your own, you know, because the thing of it is here in the Philippines, most Filipino will want a child from you, and that's a decision you have to make. And if you do that, you know, it's a big responsibility. I look at it this way. It's a win-win because sure, you'll have to take care of the child. Sure, you got to be responsible for the child. But here, it's different. I found it a lot different here. Meaning, the wife takes a big role in the responsibility of the child. And I'm talking a big role. They, 90% will take care. Or sisters around. Or aunt and cousins. I mean, there's so many nieces and nephews. Like I mean, that. Honestly, they're wanting to grab
kids.
They'll take the baby away from you and you won't see it. Where's my baby? Yeah, where's my baby? Well, we want to keep her for a few days. I mean, you get her sisters around a baby, look out. They're gonna take it and run. Everybody loves the baby here, and they will cherish that baby and take care of that baby. And a lot of times they'll come over to the house. They won't come see us, right? They'll see our or they'll go see the baby, and that's what everybody does. We went over. Her sister had a newborn. We went over there, and we were over there all the time. For months, you know, we still are over there all the time.
Ken married at Calbayog City, and Michael John is getting married in February.
In Jinsan. Yeah, that's right, I remember. I remember Michael, yeah. I know you're looking forward to it, right? I know you can't wait to get here and see her and be with her, you know. The hardest thing in the world is that waiting period. It's like waiting. Mine was waiting, you know, because of my jobs, you know, my time frame.
Are most Filipinos a little scared of taking over-the-counter drugs? Over-the-counter drugs. You can...
You gotta look at me. Did you answer? You don't know how to answer that one, do you? Huh? She don't know how to answer it. Look at her. She's so cute. So, over-the-counter drugs is where you go like a Mercury and you buy it and you get it?
Yeah.
Are you afraid of taking over-the-counter drugs? No?
No. Then, if that kind of medicine, it will allow you to buy without prescription from the doctor, they will give it to you. But if not, the sales lady will tell, oh, we cannot give it without prescription from the doctor. So
right.
Yeah, like that. So then they will advise you to just go first for the clinic, then tell your doctor to write you or give you a prescription.
If you have insurance, if you don't have insurance, a normal checkup, I paid under $10 for a checkup, but a normal checkup can won't cost you $20. I'm talking blood work, blood pressure, heart monitor type situation, the 9 yards. You know, you're there for a couple, 2, 3, 4 hours. It'll cost you under $1,000. But we have health, and it costs me $8.50. So, and I'm talking. That's when I had typhoid, and man, the typhoid had me down. I mean, there was days I didn't even know where I was at. I mean, there was days I asked her, what happened, what day is it? And it's 2, 3 days. I mean, I had it really bad. And I got it from drinking water somewhere. Probably in ice. Yeah, probably in ice. They said it was filtered, and it was not, somewhere. Be careful with that one. Don't drink any ice. Rub. Amateur radio, I know it's over there. Yeah. There's a lot of radio stations here that's not licensed. You can actually, they're supposed to, you have to have a license to do it, but there's a lot of radio stations. You flip on that radio, there's a lot of them not even licensed, and there's a lot that are. But they're cracking down somewhat on that because a lot of a church, a lot of it is just the guys rambling on. But there's a lot of good radio stations. We were actually on a radio station for a couple times. They had us on, you know. How about in vitro? Yes, in vitro. Yeah, in vitro. You can do in vitro. Like now, for me, we talked about having a child. We haven't really pursued anymore. And Chicha said to me a few months ago, "Let's have a child." I said, "Okay," and we just haven't really pursued that yet. Of course, she is getting to the age. If we're going to do it, we need to do it. I don't know. We don't know, so we're still under the thing. And as she said the other day online, what, you are tired?
Yeah, I'm retired now.
So we may not. I don't know, but we have talked. It depends. We've talked about it, so I don't know.
Oh my God, John. Here is the major difference in culture between.
No feminism, Michael. You're right. You're exactly right. You know what, man? If you put a Filipina here and put an American woman here, look at the differences between the two. Or you could say not American. You could say UK woman. You could say French women. You could say other women. You put a Filipina, and put a French woman or American or UK or Australian woman side by side. And you'll notice the differences, I guarantee, within the 30 minutes. So many differences you couldn't count on one hand. Now, I know that for me, American women were, you know, where do you work? You talk about somebody's money-oriented. Where do you work? What do you do? How much you make? I'm not going to be with you. You're not going to be able to support me when I'm, 60, 70, like that. Or how much you make so you can support me now.
Yeah, Mike Man is here.
Good morning, Mike. Mike it Man. Good morning. Mike Swartz. Hello, Mike Swartz.
Jeremy and Jane. Hello.
Jeremy and Jane.
Operation Philippine Journey. Hi.
Yeah, Operation Philippine Journey. Hey, Sonny. Good morning. Yeah, you can actually go in and buy. Typhoid is really bad. You can actually go in and buy ointments here that you have to have a prescription for in USA, and you can actually buy antibiotics in some cases here.
And then what's the antibiotic for itchy?
Oh yeah, what was the name of that, honey?
Tinactin.
Tinactin. I think you buy it in USA. We bought some Tinactin because I have these like bumps on my leg, itchy bumps, and sometimes I get them on my hand. I don't know where they're coming from. Maybe bites, but man, it works. It works really good. Yeah, you must fly here. Yeah, and you know what? Some say I do it, but there's I'm going to say thousands and thousands of guys online trying to find a female, and thousands of guys find a female. And some, when they get here, say, okay, I wish I didn't, but some say, I'm happy I did, because sometimes you might find the right one. Sometimes it's a needle in the haystack. Dating is a very hard thing to do. And if someone, Cheryl has a family member that's looking for someone, she's graduating nursing school at Adventist Church. If you have a guy, one of the guys, she has one child. She's on here. I think Jane is attached to someone. I don't really know. She can say.
Hi, Juby.
Hi, Juby. Good morning. How are you this morning? Yeah, in fact, Chicha and I, when we first got here, we had a discussion about a child. You cold? We'll fix the air. Flip it up, honey. We'll make it hot. Air conditioning's getting cold, and I have it on low. We have it on in this expandable house. As you know, it's 9 o'clock in the morning here, and it is hot outside. So, but it's not really hot in here because I have the air on. But we can open the windows, but it's too noisy. You know what I'm saying? Very noisy. Go get your blanket. Sometimes I look and she's covered in a blanket. sitting on the couch. I said, "What's wrong?" She said, "I'm cold." I go, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, typhoid fever is contaminated with food and water.
Yeah, food and water. Sometimes food is cooked and not boiled.
Make you
sick.
Fever like that.
They say the process it can go up to I forget from the time you drink it. It's not immediate. It's like 7 or 8 days for it incubate or something or come to the speed. But I went to TGI Fridays and had what I thought was mineral water, and I assumed it was not. But after I drank that, I was sick. But they said that I didn't catch it from that. I caught it from something earlier, like a week prior. But I was sick. I did not know where I was at, where I was going, what I was doing. So that's something. Do not drink the water here, of course. Don't drink any ice. If they say it's purified, just don't drink. You're better off to be safe than sorry. If they say it's purified ice, don't trust them because they assume that it is, but they really don't know. And even if it's come through a filter system, when's the last time they changed the filter system? Yeah. I looked at TGI Fridays filter system and went through theirs, and I could not believe how. Oh, Serge, thank you. Good morning. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, you could drink beer. No, no. You know what? They have mineral water, bottled water.
Next time we come and I want your cake.
You can have any cake you want, anytime you want.
No worries, Serge.
No worries, Serge. You can just come here and have a cake. No worries about that. Chiche makes some wonderful cakes. But the typhoid itself was, what happened was when I contracted it and I got it, it actually caused a rash all over my body and in my head. And my skin would peel off. Some places.
Said, I'm sure there's a lot of good, kind, warm, caring American ladies. I just haven't run into one yet.
Yeah, I thought I did at one time, and obviously I did not. And no matter what country you're from, everybody knows that no matter if it's France, Italy, UK, Australian, America, Germany, wherever you're from, you know that you've probably tried the circuit and did everything you could do to try to find someone. But here, yeah, true, David. They are, but they get that Western idea in their mind, and they have this attitude. And before you know it, they're talking back and they're yelling and everything about it. Good morning. Yeah.
Girl, after they have prescription, but it's not available. Some drugstores out of stock like that, but you can find and look for another drugstore.
Yeah, there are actually some pretty good. Mercury Drug is a really good drug company that's here in the Philippines, scattered all over. There's many good companies. You can actually go to the counter like you can in USA and ask them, listen, I have this particular problem. And they'll say, okay, I suggest you do this. And I suggest you do that. If you don't, right, they'll point you in the right direction.
Chitara said, if I found one here, you'll make an engagement cake for us? Sure.
Sure will.
Sure, if you're close in our town.
You can ship it FedEx, honey.
It will become like powder.
You can DHL? Cha-cha?
What is the real deal with
TP? Oh, man. Double dog. There's no toilet paper here. If you want toilet paper, bring it. You know, or bring the wipes. You know, the wipes, like baby wipes. Wet wipes, bring those. Yeah. Gee, yeah, invite you guys just to Davao at Bolton. Yeah, fine. Sounds good to me. We'll come. Operation Junior, just be smart and meet her family and make sure she is not jealous. Yeah. That creates another thing too. A Filipina, and you know what? I got an answer. I brought toilet paper.
I always bring wet wipes. Like
she brings wet wipes instead of toilet paper. She'll bring. You know, Ruth. I have found my girlfriend on. You did, Serge? You did? There you go. There you go. Hey guys, look. Serge just said found a girlfriend here.
Serge!
She said that.
When it will be?
Yeah, there you go.
The engagement.
Engagement. Way to go. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Shout out to Serge and his new girlfriend.
Oh. Who is that, Serge?
You probably don't want to say. You don't want to say.
Joke.
The wipes, the wipes work really good. Toilet paper, you do have to bring some type of tissue. A little pack tissue is a good key advantage. Bring a couple packs of those and put them in her purse or one in your pocket.
Say hi to Russ Savage.
Hi, Russ. Russ Savage, how are you?
And
Thank you.
Walter Loving.
Hey, Walter. Yeah, that rash or something else. It was crazy, and my skin would peel. I don't know what it was. It was strange on that. Yeah, congrats, Serge. Congratulations to that. But yes, you have to bring toilet paper. There's no toilet paper. And guys, I did not know this. The guys, when they sit on the toilet here, they stand on it. The toilet's low to the ground, right? I want to say it's anywhere from 12 to 18 inches, guys, right, Sonny? Off the ground. So when they stand on it here and then they squat. Now us Americans, everything just sat on the toilet seat itself. So make sure you bring some wipes to wipe that bad boy off before you sit on it, because you got somebody standing on it earlier.
Like here in Maramag, our toilet here, public toilet have toilet paper, but I love to use wet wipes.
Yeah, wet wipes. Yeah.
John, hi.
Yeah,
Good morning,
hook up with you in New York, no worries. Oh man, let me tell you something. There's some great places and great food in New York. Oh, some of the best in the world right there. She would not know. I don't know if she could. It would overwhelm her. Hey, CB, good morning. It would overwhelm her.
Squat toilet.
Yeah.
Some.
Yeah, squat toilets. That's exactly right.
Yeah, most squat.
Yeah, sure. You have to have some type of septic tank. Some just go directly in the ground. Like David had, he goes directly a hole in the ground. He took a shower when he first came here. It was a hole in the ground. David Abaya was telling me that back in the early days, early. Yeah, don't drink the water. Bring toilet paper.
Water,
Bottled water. I carry water with me all the time. It get hot. I require it. And sometimes I would tell them to go buy the ice, and I would stick it in a bucket in the ice so it can keep the water cold. Just leave it in the tube itself and then do it. Now they'll break those open and serve water and drink out of it, but I'm not. MJ, sorry. sorry. Yeah. Okay. No more that word.
CB boom gun.
Boom gun. Self. Yeah. Yeah. We would. When I first came here, I got the virus from. Ooh.
Amoeba
virus.
This amoeba is from it's water drinking.
The water drinking. Yeah, that's true. That's true. 14 U.S.
Amazon and one white.
Yeah. Hey, you know what, Ken? When I go to the store, I'll go, how many of these packs we have? And she goes, I don't know. So I'll grab 3, just bring home. She has one in her purse. R always has one available in case they need it. Now, R gets really sick on the bus, so we need it for her on the bus.
I'm laughing with this one.
Yeah, David, about to... There you go.
I was married to a Filipina last because I went to trip with her family. They all asked me to stop the car, and all the women got out the car and they made a circle. Yeah, some of... If it's really the ones to really pee like that, some are using umbrella to cover. They're like that.
Yeah. I've seen them on in front of the house, umbrella on the ground out there. I go, what is that lady doing? She goes, Don't look. I go, what is she doing? She says, she's peeping. I go, oh.
Yeah, anyway.
You'll see a guy doing the same.
Most Filipino love to wash with water and soap when they're going to.
Yeah.
So, even if they have toilet paper in the bathroom, they are not using because they love to wash clean.
Yeah.
Like
Well, how do you do soap?
Wash. Soap, like you.
Oh, soap. They bring their own soap, or they have soap there?
Have soap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see somebody bringing their own Dawn detergent. You know?
Nah, some will safeguard like that.
Yeah, safeguard soap. Some take bar soap, so to make sure that everything's good and clean and wash your hands. Now, I have to say one thing, and this is the truth. I have yet here in the Philippines, everybody is clean. You see people that work and people on the streets that are not. I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I never smelled anybody bad.
Yeah, even if their house is just bamboo house.
Yeah, even their house is dirty, they're clean.
House,
and their clothes are worn and tore, but you'll find that it's clean. Not stinky. Not stinky. And I have to say this, and I think everybody, the Safeguard is CBD, my favorite soap too.
That's our soap.
Yeah, Straw Alive, Filtered 99. And you know what? That the culture here is a very clean culture, and they've always done that. They've always been really good about that. And Serge, I'm thinking again, congrats on finding someone. And I know there was someone else. His name was David. He's not on here today. He found a lady on our channel back about 2 months ago. 2 months ago, before we done live, and he told me about it. And so I want to give a shout out for him. Congratulations. And I think they're getting married. You had anything in your septic system to assist in electrolysis bacteria? You can. I haven't. You can. Once a year, which we actually should do, is add some yeast into it, and just a little bit of yeast into there so that it helps the bacteria. And we probably should do that because our septic's been running a year. Once a year, we just need to throw a little bit of that yeast in there. Like the Red X type stuff, but just a little bit of yeast. I use the barrels. You guys know I use water barrels as my septic. One for one house, one for this house, and then one in front for the leach, and it goes out. And it seems to be working pretty good. It's been here now working for 15, 16 months, and working pretty good.
Is it?
My in-laws live with me.
Brought a wife a rabbit for you.
I came home from work, the rabbit was skinned and hanging on the clothesline. David's the same guy who rode the bus with the chicken. So, oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. It's this guy. Rabbit for Easter. Oh my goodness. What can you say?
What the taste of rabbit?
I don't know. I had rabbit. I don't remember. Chicken.
Chicken?
I don't know. It all tastes like chicken.
Ew.
So finding someone online dating. Should you do it online or should you boots on the ground? I say boots on the ground. But if you want to try, it's cold showers every day to cool down as well as clean. I did the same thing. I had a water bucket outside. I say it's a water bucket. It's really under the fountain, the water fountain. And I would just do this all the time. I would actually get fevers from the heat because I was actually out there so much, because I didn't have aircon. When I had aircon upstairs in the bedroom, but I wouldn't go up there and turn it on all the time.
Tom Patrick, are most of people in Mindanao is Muslim or Catholic? Yeah, it's mixed. It's Christian.
Yeah. I'd say more Christian than Muslim. Yeah. I'd say it's probably 70-30. Maybe 80-20 here.
Yes.
But go this way and you're going to find it's more like it's 70 Muslim and 30. And I'm saying 60 kilometers, 80 kilometers that way up in the mountain.
I bet 1 cloud.
Rabbit is a bit better than chicken. The dove dog. I noticed that very clean people, but yes, they drop the trash on the ground instead of throwing it. Yeah, you know what? That bothers me. And Duterte do the same thing, so he's telling everybody, you can't do that, you get enforced now.
But here in town, in our town, if you throw garbage, enforcer will caught you, then you will ticket. Yeah.
Yeah, they're really strict on that in town there here lately. Guys, in this last year and a half, they actually have a radar gun and they speed enforce in our little community. I know in Davao they have enforcers in every corner now.
You cannot speed.
You cannot speed. Also, you cannot jaywalk. People say it's not changed; it's the same. It is the same. It's gotten better, but too many rules can ruin the pot. Too much salt can ruin the pot. So I asked my daughter to go online, Lagaya. Yeah. Beth.
Someone wrote good saying you too. Still thinking
Hey, Beth.
about that expandable.
Yeah, Beth. Oh, hey, good morning, Beth. Yeah.
Is it one and only man?
Hey, one and only man. Hello, my friends. How are you? Thank you for coming on this morning. Yeah, one and only man. He's, I think you're a trucker, right? Or was retired. I think he's still in USA wanting to come here. Double Dog Place Homes, yes. David, my favorite is for the center table in Duke.
I do pass like this bow with the brooms.
Yeah.
The flies will go. Oh, what is that technique of fly go away?
Yeah, remember the technique of flies? Just put it in your doorway.
Yeah.
Just take a cellophane bag, put a water in it, or a penny. But I just hang the water up by the door and they go away. I don't ever have a problem with flies. Of course, I don't have a problem in here, but we would do it at the Blessing House.
We do that last time at the...
And it actually works really good. No flies will come in the house. I don't know what that water does in the cellophane bag, but it works. It works very well. Yeah, the Muslim influence, it can be a big concern here. They are... seem to be trying stuff. I don't know. But you'll find that, are they after you personally, or are they after Filipino? They're more after Filipino than they are American. You'd be surprised. Most of the times, if it's any trouble, they're always after a Filipino more than they are after the American or foreigner or Aussie or anything. They're after more of that. Now, we have some situations you see on the news where there's trouble, but I think that really the best bet is just to always be aware of your environment, no matter where you're at. Just like I was in USA, I was aware of my environment.
Marawi.
Yeah, Marawi. You guys heard the story from me. I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm in Walmart. Guy comes with the AK. Hello, James. How you doing this morning? Guy coming AK-47 starts shooting. Minnie died. I was on vacation, and so you can get in trouble at Walmart, USA. I met a Muslim woman. What happened?
Slap me in the face. David said, I met a Muslim woman in Pasig and
Hey!
she shake her hand and she's because in a way, some Muslim will not shake hands. Yeah, it's when we're in Dubai, you cannot shake hands with the women because it's haram for them. It's like bad. So if you're a man, don't shake hands Muslim women. It's bad for them.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
That's why maybe love her.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never I don't know. Muslims, you'd be surprised. There's
they're
Muslim.
friendly.
Yeah, Muslims are friendly.
But
we have many friends that are Muslim.
They still have rules.
Yeah, we have many friends. The people own a restaurant in town. He's Muslim. He's a very good guy. Tell Filipinos not to find foreigner who lives with their parents. Yeah, Filipino. Yeah, you're exactly right here. Go back here. Tell Filipinos not to find a foreigner
who lives with their parents.
Yeah. Because there are still a lot of guys that still living at home with their parents, and they want to experience more in life. And not saying that they're not welcome; they can do whatever they want. But I mean, you don't want someone living at the house with the parents, right?
Back to Muslim women. Yeah, Muslim people, they have their boundaries when you are like making friend with them.
Mm-hmm.
Not all the time, but they are
More
same
lefty.
like Christian, right? That
Yes.
they are open
Yeah.
because they have their limits. If you, women, they can talk with, because Muslim is they need to separate women and men like that. So yeah.
Oh, okay. I did not know
Yeah,
that.
you cannot touch. Because that's the only husband or kids. The one. I was in Dubai. Yeah. Wife is separate from husband
Okay.
when they're in the group.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you won't. I mean, we do have Muslim friends that are Muslim, and they're fine. I mean, I shake their hand, they shake my hand, everything's fine. So, I did not know that. You get any other questions?
Yeah.
Am I missing questions?
No.
Good morning, James. How you doing? David, okay, Gary, burning trash got me lung infection. You know what? Burning trash is really a big thing. They have, and they're not enforcing it, you're supposed to do it at night.
Yeah, but not all area you can burn your trust, because barangay government not allowed to burning because the ozone layer is very what's it? It's affect the ozone layer when you're still burning your trust.
Well, Lefty all around, I have a really good bunch of guys on here. I want to welcome you to our channel. I know you don't recognize a lot of the guys on here. A lot of the guys, we're talking about dating here today, and we got way off the subject and other things they're finding in Filipina. But because I'm asked questions, I want to answer everybody.
Yeah, sure. How is the peace and order in Maramag? Peace and order in Maramag is really good now.
Mindanao, we live in Mindanao.
Because they have curfew there for 2 years now already. They are really tight on the curfew. You will hear 9:45 the siren of the bill of the curfew to warning young age or under 18 you cannot walk. And they have new law now that in Maramag that you cannot drink public.
Right. No more public drinking.
No more red horse.
No more red horse outside of your house.
When it's around 10 o'clock. You cannot, public.
And they enforce it too.
Yeah.
You can actually, and you guys are gonna laugh at me. You're going to town at 8 o'clock at night, and I'm talking in town, and that's a busy little old town we have, and you can't find a tricycle because nobody's out. Only place bus station, and you'll see one. And then you wait 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and one, and you'll see anything, or you see a bus. But other than that, you don't see too much going on, you know. And it's a call to prayer. No, we don't have no call to prayer here. We don't have anything like that. The alarm goes off. It's curfew at 10 minutes to 10 every night that all the kids should be in. And then the bars do close at what time? 3, 4 a.m., 5 a.m. here?
What?
Bar
here is for...
What time do they close? I know you're not a frequenter, neither am I.
Don't know.
I think it's 3 or 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. The bars are still open, but you can still drink until then. But most of the time, I don't know. My friend family is telling me that they'll close it down. You know, they like to go partake into the bar and have a few drinks and watch the girls. My road concrete.
Yeah, it's all concrete now here.
Yeah, our road, I hope it gets concrete soon.
Oh no, in the national highway, it's concrete. But barangay, this is barangay, so not.
Yeah, we don't have concrete yet. Now, but the barangay captain's really nice. He'll scrape the road for you if you need it, or if it's got potholes, he'll make sure that they get the potholes. I got to tell you, you know, things are changing to the difference. I would have never thought they would do that. But where I live, they're really nice. And I don't know that all barangays do that. I think we're probably one of the only ones that the captain really will go around. If you tell him, hey, would you mind scraping our road and get some dirt in the potholes? Done deal. He'll take care of it. And of course, as you know, it all washes away, or people come take it and use it in your yard.
Richard, do you have to watch yourself during Ramadan, not eating in front of them? No, they are not very strict about that one because they know that their surroundings is not all Muslim. Then they're open about Christian. They know the was lifestyle of the Christian. So
yeah,
you are not. It's they understand what you're
yeah,
living, like.
yeah. We are even though we're under martial law here, and there's many Muslim here, it's probably a lot more Christian. So you don't really have it.
Yeah.
They pretty well stay to themselves. There's some Muslim restaurants at the market, and they stick to themselves, meaning they don't really. You can actually see them. They're open. So, and you'll find that they'll talk to you like normal and everything else. Yeah. It's not like they're offish. But you go to certain areas, and you have to really be careful. You're not careful where you're going.
Muslim here is not really from here. They're just from, most of them is from Marawi, from Cotabato. They're just come here doing business.
Yeah, some come here to enjoy life, not be in trouble, and not start trouble.
They're good here.
And as you know, some Muslims believe no trouble. They don't want to be in trouble. They don't want to start trouble. They don't want to they want to live life.
I had a good video about the AC clearance. They are leaving contract. They're being here for 6 months or more.
Yeah, you can actually, what you do is when you...
right?
Yeah. When your ECC clearance, depending on what visa that you have, if you have the permanent, you just go to the airport and you get checked out right there. But if you have on a tourist visa, you'll have to go to the Bureau of Immigration and get what they call an exit clearance. And exit clearance, what you just say, I'm flying out on the 25th of next month. What do I need to do? I'm flying out on the 25th of this month. What do I need to do? And they'll give you what they call a clearance to leave the Philippines, that you have no problem, you have no warrants against you, things like that. That's what it is, to double check. And then once you leave, you will they will you pay a fee, and the fee itself is I don't think it's that much. I think it's like 500-600 peso, 800 peso, so $10 to $12. So once you leave, and then they give you that. So when you leave the airport, you're okay. Everything is good. When you come back in, it starts all over again. Your visa process starts all over again, unless you're married to a Filipina, or get married, or marry out of country, or whatever. But you got to have a copy of your marriage certificate. Some cases, you just say I'm married to Filipina, and they'll give you the Balik Bayan stamp, which is good for 1 year.
Yeah, but you need
a lot of people just leave the country every year and come back and get the Balik Bayan stamp.
Just bring your marriage certificate.
Bring it to be safe.
Yeah, always bring your...
Because you could just be with a Filipino and say, I'm married to her, or I'm married to that girl in the other line over there.
Yeah,
well,
but they want proof.
They want
really
proof.
Married, so you just bring your marriage certificate. It is safe to send a box to the Philippines through the U.S.
Yes, it is, Russ. It's very safe, Russ. You can actually, no problem. I received my cards from my brother from U.S. Post Service to the Postal Service here. No problem. I received it, which is surprising, early, 10 days, within a 10-day period. I was surprised. I received other packages from U.S., like from my Social Security, the drop-dead letter. It took it 2 or 3 weeks to get here. But if they don't receive your drop-dead letter, the month of February is when they stop making payments to your Social Security account. Now, there's a difference. I want to say this. I don't know if everybody is on this morning. Some people say that Social Security is SS. SSI is your disability. Some people are here on disability. Yes, and you can do that. But Social Security checks itself will stop payment if they send you a drop-dead letter and you don't get that back in the mail to them. And so the month of February, they will stop that payment. To get it back, back on board again, you have to. What you got to do is call the embassy in Manila, and you tell them, and then what they'll do, they'll turn it back on and get your check redeposited. Usually within 10. They tell you like 2-3 weeks, but it's usually within 7 to 10 days. Lefty, how refreshing. Lefty all around. We want to thank you for coming on. I think I already did earlier. And yes, there's a lot of people that are following us that are just normal guys. Some are married, some are not. Some are wanting to find a girl. Some don't have a girl. Some want a girl. Today we're talking about dating, but I'm answering all the questions from the guys, and I want to make sure I answer everybody's question. So double dog there. Let's see. Oh.
Said most indigos. Yeah.
Chi Terrace left. Hello. Did you leave Chi?
No. He said hi to Lefty.
Oh. I see. Hi Lefty. Oh, hello. Double dog. Dating question. Love all things Philippines. Let's scared. I'm going to be tricked by a pro scammer or worse. Pro lady boy. Please, Lord, don't that. You know what? That's true too. No, there's Chi. She's still waiting. Okay. Chi is a lefty. Chi is a lady that is available looking for someone. You know what? A lot of it is, you know, double dog, I have to say, you know, you pretty well know. Of course, you'll know with FaceTime, and you'll know meeting that person on FaceTime, and you know by asking some of the questions. A lot of girls here that are looking for someone, some have jobs. I don't know the ratio. What do you think the ratio of women looking for someone? If you're young, some have jobs in town, but really, a lot don't, right? Or am I wrong?
Most now is have job because it's many. What's that? You open restaurant, you can.
A little louder, honey. Yeah.
30% like that.
Okay. Some will have a job, some will not. That you're searching for someone. Dental work, Wallace Life. Yes, dental work is very cheap. I had three fillings, drilling. No, I had more than that. How many did I have?
I don't know.
Like six fillings. She had some fillings and work done. Or had some fillings and work done. Cost me 3,000 peso.
You have one pull out, right?
I didn't have any pull out. Or had two, right? Two teeth pulled. You had clean, and what else you have done? One or two fillings?
Filling.
Yeah. So still $60. Go figure, right? And it's all clean, all certified dental. Very nice chairs. I just extended this much more off the chair. I was very heavy for the chair, and I was too tall for her. She had to stand up, and the poor lady was only like 4 feet 12.
Gary, do you know if you can swear in Davao City that you're not currently married, are required certificate to get married in the Philippines along with divorce paper?
You know what? I don't know. I don't know. I think you still have to have your letter of capacity from the Manila embassy. So you still need that no matter what. And still, depending on where you're getting married at, there's certain requirements in that area to get married. So for example, if you're getting married in Davao, there'll be requirements in that barangay or in that area that's required by you. Not all areas are the same. Here we had to go through family planning. We had to go through a couple of courses that we had to do to give us the availability to get married. And a family planning one, there's some sex education class. There was one on culture, like that. Yeah, I have talked about that. We'll go back over the 13A.
Toothful is very cheap here. There, yeah.
Yeah,
some
very cheap.
Public hospital have dental.
New front tooth.
Dentist is you just pay 100 pesos public, but if you go to private, it's 450 each. To pull out.
Oh, really?
Payment. If you go government public hospital, have dentist there.
Yeah, they do.
You just pay 100 to 200 pesos per
$1, $2.
Yeah, like that. But if you go private, it's $4.50 minimum.
So under $10, you can have your tooth pulled. And the fillings aren't bad. And they fill it with, not, of course, the new fillings, too. Everything they have is new. New equipment, new everything. They have x-rays. They have a whole 9 yards. I mean, really nice office. TV, 2 TVs, 3 TVs. Have you ever chatted about 13A? Haven't followed your current recent posts. I know I should. Yes. Gary, I did talk about it. There's a couple of things, and maybe the guys can tell me this. You need 3 copies of your marriage certificate. What chit-chat? Explain.
The requirements of 13A here, based in Davao requirements, is 1 original of your marriage certificate, then 2 copy of that one, then his NBI clearance original and 2 copies, then copy of birth certificate of your wife, 1 original and 2 copy, then Xerox copy of his passport, last arrived here in Philippines, and the last stamp, front page, date of arrival, last arrival, then the last stamp of his passport, then my ID, Xerox, 3 copies of that one, because you need to put in the 3 separate folder.
Nice folders.
Yeah. So
original
1
copies.
set is all original, then the 2 sets is copy, Xerox copy.
And the NBI clearance, you go online to the NBI, National Bureau of Investigation. You set an appointment for yourself.
Yeah.
You go to the local NBI office at scheduled time. They will fingerprint you. They will give you your, some they will do it at the time, like in Manila and Cebu, they will do it at the time. You go in and you get that done. I don't think I paid any fee for that, right? I think it was no charge.
Yeah. You pay 150.
Okay, 150 peso. Then once you do that, you submit it. Now some will do it right there at that moment. Then they will give you, what was that thing called when it comes back?
When
they
the first time, because his first timer, you need to wait for 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Because they will
check your background, turn your fingerprints in. But once it's done and you have it done, it's all done.
Yeah.
Letter of capacity marriage license.
Yeah, that's called letter capacity for
getting married.
Yeah,
yes.
getting married.
So once you get your NBI clearance and all this, that, and other, they require you to go over to if there's what they call a hit. A hit. They call it another word, but I call it a hit. They check your name. Now my name came up on my NBI of the same name, but come to find out, this person lived in somewhere else and worked for Carnation Plant, was an engineer at Carnation Plant, ended up having a bad name for himself in the Philippines, and they wanted to see that I am not that person. So I had to go over to the attorney's office, get an affidavit to prove to them I wasn't that particular guy. Of course, it's proof with my picture and passport, which is simple to do. I left there, which took 20 minutes maybe, and then once I left there, I went back over to the NBI. They filled out the form and said, here you go. And they gave me my paper, and I was out of there. And then once you have that NBI, you turn that form in. Now, once you turn the forms into the NBI, to the Bureau of Immigration, you submit it, and then they will call you within the first 30, 60, 90 days for an interview. You go back in on the interview, you wear a nice shirt, polo shirt, and nice slacks. Once you get in there, they will ask you questions, when you arrive, when you leave, this, that. And then you're usually in front of a judge, and it could be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, depending on how many people's there. Then you go out, and then eventually you pay your 11,000 peso, which that's what it was, and then you're on probation for 1 year once they approve you. And when you're on probation for 1 year, you go back. You still have your 1 year, and then you go back, and then you're ready to go. That's it.
Girl, I understand you have to call letter capacity to get marriage license, but you just get only in Manila and Cebu. But for sure,
you
in
have to
Manila.
Have, for sure in Manila.
Yeah,
I think you can get it in Cebu too, but yes, you have to have an appointment.
Yeah.
Guess what I did? I screwed up the appointment. I put it as a passport change instead of letter capacity. When I get there,
make sure that
they would not
you
accept
get an appointment. What document you will.
So I went to the nice lady. I said, "Ma'am, I came here. Can you help me with this?" "I don't know, sir, but we'll call our director upstairs. We will see." And about half hour, 45 minutes went, and I did not have any answer. So I went back in and said, "Ma'am, I'm just following up, being nice."
Yeah, being friendly.
Friendly.
We will help you.
I said, "Ma'am, I still don't know. Can you help me?" "Oh, yes, sir, we did. Give me 5 minutes. Go sit outside. I'll call your name." They called my name. I went straight upstairs and sat with all the other 30, 40 guys. I mean, there was many. It was not just one there. There was many guys getting their letter for capacity. Once I got upstairs, I paid the fee, got my certificate, got out of there, and we left. And as we're coming downstairs, we played joke on Chit Chat, me and another American.
Girl, see, I was hoping I could get in Davao.
No, I don't think you can get it in Davao.
There's only Cebu and Manila. But for sure, for us, because
I had to go to Manila. Yeah.
Because only Cebu is just, they have, what do you call that one? Cebu is not always, like Alton said.
Yeah, Cebu's not always. Alton, my friend Alton says, Cebu's not always, you can't always get what you need to get at Cebu. Yeah. Now, that's what he said. Now, he's been here 30-something years, so I don't know if it's true or not. But I know that you just go online, go to the American Embassy there, and then you can set your appointment. But you can set your appointment, if you're in USA, go online and set your appointment now and just plan your tickets around it. And just go there. There's plenty of hotels right there at the embassy. Walk across the street, you go to the embassy, walk across the street, you're ready to go. Your letter capacity, it's not that hard to get. You just go online, get an appointment, and it'll click, click, click. And then once you get it, you go there that day, stay across the street, walk across the street, go to the embassy, and then you're ready to go and then do your business thereafter.
Tom Patrick, what is that letter capacity? Tom Patrick, we're talking about letter capacity if some people planning for marriage here to file a marriage certificate, the registrar will ask him to submit a letter capacity that's proof that you're not married.
My divorce paper.
Yeah. And
from U.S.
Yeah.
I was divorced, and I put in my divorce paper. And basically, they never even looked at divorce. You fill out a form. Were you ever married? Yes. How many times you married? Once. This. You fill out this, like this, like this. And then once you fill it out, and they make you swear, is this true and true copy of this? Yes. And then that's what it is. And then you get a letter for capacity to prove that in their system and in the system that they can find that you've only been married one time. And I don't know what checks they do. I don't know. I didn't ask. I didn't care. I paid the fee, which was nominal fee. It wasn't much. And I left there. Me and all the other 40, 60 guys, which ran through the system really fast that morning. I mean, there was a lot there, and they ran it through really fast. Come, going all day. So, I've been married for 9 years. Tom, you do not need it if you're married. Unless you're married to an American in America. Yeah, okay. You can go to the New York Embassy, probably get the letter capacity there. In fact, you can do a lot of this stuff in the United States. You can easily do it. Even get your 13A. Or your permanent. You can actually do that in USA. So you file through, yeah, you can. 13A, you can do it in USA. My friend just got his permanent in USA. And he spent no time, no hassle, no effort, no anything. He didn't have to do anything. The only thing required is you have to have that letter capacity to get married here and go through the courses in your local area. There's requirements. And you just have your wife find out what that is. It's real simply done. You go down to City Hall and ask. Really simple.
Yeah. TD off topic. What is the security situation between Mlang and Kidapawan? It is dangerous for foreigners. I'm not sure about this. What's this? The security of Mlang and Kidapawan, because I've not been there. But since I have uncle living there in Cotabato, they said they will not let him go there.
Yeah.
But same situation before, that they said Mindanao is dangerous, but then when you know that it's not really, not all.
Yeah.
Not all.
Yeah.
Said,
Yeah.
Not all is
So
dangerous.
you can go in one part area and they tell you it's dangerous, in the other area, which is like, I'm just going to say out here where I appears not. But where I'm here within, I'm going to say 50, 60, 70 kilometer. Would you say that, honey?
Mm-hmm.
Would that be good, safe? That's safe?
Mm-hmm.
All the way around? Maybe more?
More.
100 kilometer? Yeah, like that. Because 100 kilometer, a little bit more than that, you're CDO. And 121 kilometer this way is Davao. 129 kilometers Davao.
This is a watch a short history about Philippines and how many countries tried taking over.
Yeah. In fact, the United States of America owned the Philippines at one point in time. They actually owned it and sold it back to them. I don't remember what year that was or anything about it.
Michael John got to get to Cebu in half hour before they open. Then they don't take anyone after 10. Yeah,
there you go.
That's the story of Cebu. You have their schedule only. So to make sure that you get your capacity, just go direct to Manila.
You might get the letter capacity in USA. I mean, I don't know. I know you can get your visas. There's no problem. You can get your visas there. And I know that they'll stamp them for you there. So all you got to do is go to the U.S. Embassy in New York or wherever you're at. Mine was in Miami. And so I did not attempt it. I didn't know you could. I learned that after I came here and gone through all the hassle. If I knew that, I would have already got my visa there in the United States of America and not worried about it. Whatever I needed to do.
My divorce was in 1978.
1978. Wow. I wasn't even born then.
Alright. If you file for 13A Philippine Embassy in USA, you need police background check or get an approval from your state.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, they're just making sure you are who you are and you're not the person. When that hit came back, I worried. What is that? So come to find out, this is a guy, same name as me, worked for Carnation, and he had done something, whatever. They told me, and I don't remember. It was nothing that was horrible, but he gotten in trouble or something.
James.
Oh, I know what it is. Overstay. He overstayed. Didn't pay his visa. That's what it was.
James, I think you can get 6 months visa from the Philippine Embassy here.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. You can, they will, I learn something new every day here in the Philippines. One thing about the Philippines, it's never the same all the time. It changes all the time. You can go to a Cebu immigration office and it can be one price for a stamp, a visa. You can come to Davao and you can go to CDO, which is this district headquarters for this area, believe it or not, and get a stamp, and it's different costs. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm not an expert. They say it's the same price. Well, it's not. And I've been to different offices. That's how I know. And I charge different prices. 1898. Okay, there you go. American
granted independence to the Philippines on July 4, 1946, right after the Second World War.
There you go.
Philippines from Spanish regime on June 12, 1898, or July.
Yeah. And you know what, Richard? That's the thing. You just get a return ticket and just book your round-trip ticket. In a lot of cases, round-trip's the cheapest way to go anyway. Instead of buying a throwaway ticket, just buy a return ticket and just get your visa updated when you come. That's really the best thing to do instead of showing one-way ticket in. Just get a round-trip ticket. It's cheaper, and sometimes there are many sites you can go on. There's CheapOair, Skyscanner. there's many sites, Travelocity. There's many sites that you can go on. I found that Cheapo Air was the best for me. Tickets USA is another one. Yeah, okay. After Spanish War, there you go. Spot on. For me, and you can see still a lot of Spanish influence here. But I think honestly, they're influenced now by a lot of different countries. The Chinese are actually coming in here like crazy. I mean, the Chinese are really coming in here so fast that because I don't know why, opportunities maybe, you know, and more Chinese are marrying Filipina as fast as they can for business. It's unbelievable. I mean, you go. I mean, even in our town, you're starting to see a few Chinese coming in. You know.
Can opener. Let's go out to go get mail here and get a good can opener here in Cordoba, Cebu.
Oh, I need a can opener. I still don't have one. I just let Chiche open them.
Open with the knife.
Yeah, you're right, Ken. Yeah, Duterte did. You're right, CB, and that's opened up a keg of a different animal. There is, however I say it. I don't want to be rude, but it's opened up an animal that I don't know if there's a point of return. I need 38 pesos. They last forever. Yes. There was a couple things guys are asking me to mention this morning, and I'm gonna look in my book. Did you feed Ruth breakfast?
Yeah, we done our breakfast.
Guess what I had? Bread and pineapple jam. Oh, here it is. What here in the Philippines? I think Double Dog. Oh, can you open up a business without a Filipina? Corporations. Organic farms. Does anybody you guys know where there's any organic farms here? Is there any organic farms? There's a guy asked me about that. Yeah, Army issue. Yeah. So organic farms. I don't know of any organic farms. I thought there were some organic farms up in Bohol, but I don't know if it's Bacolod, but I don't know if it's true.
China's invading US into Canada too.
Yeah, they're invading here. I am dying here. Dying here. Yeah. Ken. Organic farms. And somebody wanted me to talk about what shocked me the most when I first came to the Philippines. And what was my shock? What gave me the most shock when I first came to the Philippines? And to me, it was the culture. To me, what hit me the most when I got out of the plane, I hit that sidewalk and I go outside, the heat, and then the culture itself, with 100 women standing out on the side of the street with their signs hanging up. Joe, Paul. Welcome to the Philippines. Hi, I'm looking for Sam. It's Sam. And I just doubled up there. Yeah. From that issue, I do need a good can opener. We need a good can opener.
Yeah.
We can't find one. We even looked at Robinsons. They're all junk.
We bought twice.
Yeah.
Robinson.
We bought at Robinsons. I bought at SM. I bought at all the major stores. Even the ones that do on the side of the can. Nah. The lips on the can, on the sides, even though you try to do it in the can itself, it's not working. So I need the one that actually take the can and pop that thing and just, jerk it around there. Instead of her using the machete, it's about, 12 inches tall, and her open up the can like that. Yeah. She'll do it though.
Filipino know how to open.
Yeah.
Even using spoon.
Yeah. Many. In fact, if you think about it,
Bye guys.
Bye life. Bye Wallace Life. Thank you for coming on. Thank you. We appreciate your support. We appreciate you guys coming on our channel. we appreciate everybody coming on here and spending their time, their valuable time. And we try to answer any questions, and if I don't know the answer, I'll try to figure it out. Yeah, you're live, David Daniel. You're alive. You're live. You're live. You can see all over the world. People see you in France right now. I don't know if Search is still on. He's from France. People, there was a German guy on. There's a guy from Germany on this morning. There is a guy from, of course, many from USA. There was a guy from Mexico. There's a guy from Hawaii on this morning. They got them all over the world this morning coming online. Yeah, it was nice. Yeah, we can talk outside of chat. No worries. Anytime, anytime. You can email me. It's always on front of my page on YouTube. You just go on the front page where it's got Tom and Ruth, and it says business, and you click on that. It'll have my email address. Yeah, Double Dog, if there's anything that I would change here that I've done, maybe I've invested in things I should not invest the money in. And what I mean by that is I invested in people that I thought could give me good internet service. They said that they have internet, and they said that they sell the systems, and that we could buy it and put it up ourselves, sent the guy money. And of course, when you send money online, you know, what I lose, $100, 5,000 peso. I've done things like that. I've invested money in things, not large investments. Is there anything that I would have done differently? Do you know of anything I would have done differently? Lake Life, Texas, USA, good morning. I think if anything, if I would have done differently, would be...
diet.
Yeah. You think diet, honey? Do I need to diet? I guess I need to diet. If Chiche says I need to diet, do I need to diet, honey?
Yeah. Minimize eating chocolate.
Chocolate. Yeah, diet. Yeah, Emily and Son, diet, LOL, yeah. Inquiries, young.com. There you go, location, United States. Thank you. There you go, Ken. That's my email address. Business inquiries. So just email me that. You can ask me anything you want. I'll help you along. I got a couple guys I'm still supposed to help. I haven't done it yet. Chris, I don't know if you're on here. I diet all the time. I'm on the diet all the time. I'm on a seafood diet, right?
Serge, I need him to good diet.
Yeah, well, I do need a diet. Actually, I want good, I need to be put on probably a no rice diet plan. But I missed the variety of food that is available that I had available in USA as far as restaurants are concerned. Yeah, he needs to keep his weight up for the marriage. You're exactly right. Yeah, he loses weight, the ladies, yeah, they would start bothering me then, right?
Yeah. Oh, you lose your
belly
like
oh,
that.
Very guapo. Yeah. That won't last. Should be over there in their throat. I was pinned in the store one day, guys, in the corner. A bunch of Filipinas had me pinned in the corner staring at me. And Chichi had to come around and save me. Yeah, I couldn't get out of the aisle. They had the aisle blocked. So, not just because guapo, has nothing to do with that. They never seen a big fat American before. I covered the aisle. I had to walk sideways down the aisle. Yeah.
Seafood diet.
Yeah, seafood diet.
Me too.
Yeah, yeah, seafood diet. Yeah, me too. Yeah. I was trying to think. Yeah, anybody wants to chat with me, feel free. Lost 160 kilo. Good for you. That's what I need to lose. Yeah. Choose more, lose more life. I use this book to lose 25. So, oh, really? Choose more, lose more for life. I will have to check that book out. Write that down, Chit somewhere. Like Lake Okeechobee Steakhouse. Yeah. Oh, wow, yeah. A Roadhouse, you know. My favorite was Roadhouse. I'd sit up there and have me a big cold one at the time. And the tallest I could have. And then I would eat my steak and whatever. And peanuts. All the peanuts I could eat. So can you imagine?
I am about 300. And I did not get any weird low from my weight.
You know, mine was, if I fit in a seat, I'm okay. But if I fit a little bit over, I didn't want the person to yeah, hi, Yeah, West Palm, huh? Tom's in West Palm. Beautiful area down there, West Palm. Oh, you talking about hectic and travel and everything else? Rib Shack. Oh, is it really? Rib Shack in Iola Mall. Ooh. Yeah. I have not tried balut.
Stinky.
I don't think I could do it.
I'm not eating balut.
I'm not an S balut kind of guy.
I'm not to eat balut too. It's
S&R. Okay. We'll have to do that. Oh, I'm in Maine now. Okay. Oh, you talking about good food? Those lobsters up in there. Of course, we don't eat lobster, but yeah, fertilized duck egg.
We're not eat. We did.
Oh, you're from Lake Okeechobee. Yeah, there you go. Beautiful down in there. Beautiful. Some of the best fertile ground in the United States is down in Lake Okeechobee. Sugar cane. You talking about sugar cane? Are the UFO action in the Philippines?
Hey, would you like to see more on your surroundings, your neighbors, general day-to-day stores, and general life places?
I have many videos. You can watch me fetching water. I don't know how many videos. We're probably up to 200 and something videos, and there's many videos of the likes and travels of Tom and Ruth walking around, chat. Me walking around the neighborhoods, me going to Davao, me going to CDO, me going to vacation trips. But I will do more. I will do more and more. Quezon City, we drove to Quezon City in a tuk-tuk and did video there. We're always doing some type of outside activities. Chicha's flowers, Chicha's things that she has. And we've been doing this, these now for... My channel's been on since 2012, and I've not done a lot. So, I have to sleep now, Serge. Oh,
bye.
Bye, Serge. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming
Serge.
on the channel, and thank you very much for your support. We appreciate everything you do on us. Yeah.
James said, if I wonder if I could get the local dairy to make base on custard ice cream shop there, since I'm from Ice Coast.
You know what? I bet you could. I bet you could. Yeah, night, Serge. Good night, Serge. Thank you for coming on our channel. Our next chat will be on Sunday morning, which will be Saturday night your time, depending on where you're from. So, we're going to have it Sunday morning. You probably talk them into getting you the doing that. Sure. It's all about where they do it. Yeah. I mean, we have a dairy here, so...
Here in SMU.
SMU, so...
SMU, yeah. Musuan.
Musuan, yeah. Then we have the Musuan Mountain there, huh? Too,
Musuan
right?
Peak.
Peak, okay. Musuan Peak. It's a tall little thing you climb up of.
CJ. Take care, CJ.
Yeah, you too. The thing of it is, yeah, it's high mixed milk fat. You're right. Now, they have caribou milk and then they have cow milk. I've had both. I like them.
So good milk there.
Yeah. The milk is high in milk fat. If you think about it, milk fat, until it depends what they're eating. Now, tell them what they do with grass here, Chit-Chat. You guys going to love this. Love this. Listen to what Chit-Chat tells you what they do with the cows here.
One time we have El Nino phenomenon here. It's a long drought. Then all the grass become brown, like dying grass. So all you have to do is put what's that? Goggles on each cow so that when they will see the grass is still green, so they'll keep eating.
So they actually put goggles on the cows here to make sure, because if they'll see green grass, cows will not eat it. As you guys know, they won't eat that grass. So they have to see green. So what they do, they actually put glasses on the cows that have the green lens on it to show that the grass is green, so they'll eat it. So they maintain their food diet, you know? Oh, sorry, it's JG. Yeah. JG, uh-huh. Hi, JG. How you doing today? How is your love life going? Did you find anyone yet? And there's somebody I want to answer to. What was the other one? I was going to answer another question. I'm sorry.
Goggles.
No, goggles, but so goes like this. Yes, I got a question. Double dog. Talk about after chat is over. We talk about the chat. Filipinos love their hello ice cream mix. Yeah, they do. And you know what?
He loves hello at Chowking.
Yeah, Chowking. I love their hello there. I don't know. You know, JG. So tell me how your life is. Did you find you a lady yet? I see you on some of the other lives with my friend Philo. I see you on there. I think it's Philo. I see you guys on Foz, the great, awesome Fazio. Has a great channel, great live. Yeah, in fact, I found it interesting about the cows. Serge, JG still single?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's the one's looking for.
Yeah.
He said that he's not
yeah.
lucky for looking.
Oh, well, you know what? Oh, hey, was it Lagaya? No, Cheryl. Cheryl's got a daughter, JG. She's going to nursing school. But I don't know, JG, if you want a son.
Yeah, because she have little boy.
Little boy, yeah. I found a friend in I go on Philip. Yeah, JG. So you found a friend. Well, here's another one that you might find is.
I think they talk with Taurus. I think.
Oh, okay. You found on Philly. Okay. There was, I think three couples now total that if talking still on that found it through our channel. In fact, I know there's three. I don't know, maybe more. I don't know. 3 couples and they're still together. One is serious. They're telling me, I got an email from him the other day. Said thank you. I have another one that's I have to go find out. So it may be 4. Yeah.
Yeah. Congrats of them.
Yeah. Congrats to them, MJ. MJ, you attached. I've asked you this. I think you are. Someone scared of dating site may Vermeer. She can go have friends or Facebook account. Angela. There you go. There you go, guys. There you go, guys.
Single mom. She's accounting graduate and she's working.
Yeah. So there you go. The guy, guys, you'd be surprised. There is, you know, this knocks out. I would like to have a child. There you go. There you go, JG. You could talk to the guy and Cheryl.
He wants to accept the girl that have kids.
What about this, JG? Will you accept someone that maybe has one child, a young boy? That's been approached.
That's your.
Yeah, that's the choice. But you know what? I chose it after I got here. I said, heck yeah. If she had 2, I would accept it. Because even though I'm spoiling her to death and she's getting... Yes. Didn't you... Yes, I did, James. You can adopt. Yes, you can. If you're single, can you adopt one? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. If you're single, yes, you can adopt a child. But once I had met this one, I said, I'm not available. I'm separate. Haven't. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. There's the story on MJ. She has to get an annulment. MJ, you're overseas, right?
How's Taiwan?
MJ, look at the new law passed last year. Search foreigner or Filipina can get a divorce in the Philippines. You might look at that and contact a local attorney. There's one on there. If you look on my site, I think I had one listed yesterday. You can actually, if you're an overseas worker now, get a divorce from a Filipino.
Yeah, but it depends on husband if we'll sign.
Yeah, if you can get him to sign it, but you have to look at it. If you're a OFW or if you're a foreigner in the Philippines, you can get a divorce from someone here in the Philippines. Foreigner has to file the paper. Foreigner has to file the paperwork. You can go on you can actually go on Embassy in Japan. They're doing it all the time. You can, double dog, KISS and entry. But you can file for divorce if you're a foreigner and if you're Filipino OFW. And there are things on there. There is an attorney online. If you need some help with that, all you got to do is email me or let me know and message me, and I will get you the information. So if someone is married, a foreigner, or a Filipina OFW, you can get a divorce now. 10-3 last year, Supreme Court approved it in March and April of 2018 last year. So there you go. I know people are in shock on that one. Said, no way, Jose, can you get a divorce? Yes, you can. If you're OFW or a foreigner, you can. So I bet you everybody's searching it because all the messages stopped going online here. But my friend did it last year. Took him 4 months, something like that, he said. He's telling me. He is divorced, got his letter of capacity. He's looking at another Filipino to live with in Iloilo. And he was married to a Filipino. The annulment cost, MJ, was not, it's you file for divorce where you're at in Taiwan. It's no annulment, it's actual divorce. And MJ, yes.
Sir Liner.
Yeah, you can actually, what you do is there's a divorce attorney online. I will give you the information, just message me and I'll give you the information. There's a divorce liner online in Manila that will actually help you. And the cost is not, no, 250,000 peso. It's not that expensive.
Not well known from Sir Liner. Not well known, but Filipinos can get Muslim divorce here in Philippines. It's tricky how to find the right.
Yeah. What had happened? Somebody, an OFW, how this became about, OFW was married to a Filipino, and I guess the Filipino was abusive and this, that, and other to her. Anyway, so Supreme Court last year approved her case, which opened the door for many other cases, and there's many people getting divorced now for little or nothing. I'm going to say it's under 10,000 peso. So you can actually do that. A lot of people don't really know that, but it passed 10-3 last year. So I'm sorry if the questions are coming in. Yeah, okay. Serge, is there a way to get your annulment? Yeah. 250. 250. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Steve. I'm still here. Oh, okay. Good morning. How is cell phones over there? Is there coverage?
He's asking for MJ.
Oh, MJ. Okay, I'm sorry.
How old is too old for Filipino women to have a baby in the Philippines? Unless he still have menstruation.
She still having menstruation.
Practical.
So I think I know where the question is headed. So Chicha, what is the age that you considered old here in the Philippines? At what age are you?
Will be considered here. It's old if you're in 50.
50? Some 30.
Nah, not really.
How about 35?
Yeah.
How about 40?
Not really.
Okay.
Started.
Emily and Son, 150 is old. Some Filipina think they're old at 40 and they can't find anybody. They're out there.
40 plus.
Ken, I saw it was 46. There you go. Ken, there's nothing. I've heard of women at 50 having babies. That's not unheard of.
Yeah, unless you still have
menstruation.
Cycle,
yeah. The thing of it is you may have to hire a maid to help you run around and yeah, somebody look. Yeah, there you go. Drops off the age is just a number. There are Filipina still having babies at older age. Yes, there are Filipinas at 50 having babies here. Yes, you see them pregnant all the time.
As long as the red flag can fly.
Yeah, red flag can fly. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
There you go. In vitro. Yeah. You know what? And there you go. true. Of course, I wish I could live to 150. You know? But, yeah, good for you. Good for you. And you know what? You can. You know what? People do it all the time. Now, for as long as the guy is good and can produce something and do that, and they may, if not, they have ways of figuring that out and taking that and do the in vitro situation. But like, Cheche is still young, we can still do, but it's, I don't know. I mean, for us, we would like to have one, but then do we have energy to do it? You know what I'm saying? For me, I would probably have to hire a help maid or something to help us. So we would do that. Hire somebody for a couple thousand peso a month to help us. Anybody know of any organic farms that are here in the Philippines? Sir Liner, any of you guys online that's been here or know of any organic farms? There's people ask me about organic farms. What was somebody just asked something, honey?
Mike Man.
Do they
Mr.
use
Mike Man?
Mr. Mike Man? What do you say?
My girlfriend is 43 and we still are considering in vitro.
There you go. There you go.
In vitro costing is 20.
Oh, 1,000 USD. Oh, okay. I did not know that. So it costs 20,000
Where
USD.
is this CV?
Huh?
Where's that? Yeah, I think he's talking about 20 USDs in US, right?
Oh, in vitro in US. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know how
here
much it is here. I know TMB was going through that, but I don't really know.
How
I don't
much
really know
it
the situation
costs
happening
here
there,
in
man. There's
Philippines?
stuff going on there. I don't know if they're having one or not having one, or if they. I don't really know what happened with their situation with in vitro. I know TMB, Terrence and Beth on their channel, they were having one, and then something happened and they couldn't. And I thought he was going to have his vasectomy reversed, and he couldn't, or did. I don't know. I couldn't follow him. I tried following him but it's like I don't know. So maybe somebody could tell me what happened with hers. Yeah.
Do they do pesticides there as their general business and fruit mostly? Yeah. Some using pesticides and some are using organic.
You know what? They still have the really bad pesticide that they're using here for killing the weeds, and I forget the name of it now. It started with a D, and you guys would remember that. Remember the one they banned in U.S.? It's not the word DEET, but there's one that they used to use for pest control and things like that. Actually, they used it for ant control and weed killer for a long time. They banned it in the United States, and they're still using that here, yes. And they are using it in a lot of the corns and cornfields like that here, and sugarcane fields before they change crop.
Really now. Serge, I really live now. Chi and other don't give up. Yeah, Chi.
Don't give up. Don't give up.
Serge say.
Stay. Have faith.
Don't give up. You can find one.
Yeah, you can find someone. They're out there. Just hang in there.
Hello, Tom and Rick. Good morning from Vanessa Mayhons. Hello.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Vanessa. Good morning.
Wano, R&B. Hello from Spain.
See Spain. We got from Spain. We got Germany. We have Italy. We have France. We have Hawaii, and many Americans, and then all over the Philippines. Welcome, welcome. And welcome to our channel. We're just chatting this morning. We got on dating, and I got off of it and talking about divorce, and then we got talking about everything else.
Also, his is Realist DTS.
Good morning, Realist. Diaxtrin. Yeah. And they're still using heavy pesticides. Now, you have some local farmers and gardeners not really using anything at all. They just do use the natural that they know back from their father. Where they're using it, a lot of the things in the beginning is the weed killers for the weeds initially. But as you know, some of the farmers, like the lady over here that sells, DDT.
The DDT is the powder that they're using for. My father used that one before for the corn. You know what is the black?
Yeah, I know. The stinky one?
Yeah.
It stinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
my father put that one in the sack because most of the little bug is going to the corn, like corn.
Yeah, those particular bugs, I forget what they're called. You can actually put one on your can. It's a stinky bug. They stink. Now your can, the skin will smell. You even wash it off, don't come
But
out.
that's long time ago.
Yeah, but yes, they're still using it. I don't think they banned it. So yeah, diet concerns. Hello from Spain. How you doing this morning, Cubano?
Yeah.
Buano.
This one Richard's I'm allergic to shellfish. Would that be an issue?
Not an issue because we don't eat any shellfish at all here. We're Seventh-day Adventists. We don't eat any pork or anything that has shrimp or anything that has scales like that. And it's just a matter of choice. Not all Seventh-day adhere to the plan. It's just a matter of choice for me. I got away from pork. Well, number one, I was eating too much of it, and then I saw the health benefits of not having it.
Mike, man, is
but I eat beef and chicken.
Yeah, before it can be done in CDO.
Oh!
Make it one.
Make it, man. It can be done in a situation.
CDO, beef roll.
Oh, in vitro.
3,000 USD.
In vitro, 3,000. There you go. I did not know that. Yeah, DTS. That's it.
Parents a bit, they're going to procedures now.
Oh, okay. Is that what they're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Terrence and Beth are going through the procedure now. She's taking shots and eating healthier. Okay, there you go. Okay, good.
So
good,
how
good.
in CDO, huh?
Okay, CDO 3,000. There you go, in vitro.
What particularly in CDO? What hospital? Mike, man.
Make it man, I think. Make it man. Going to Cal. Okay, Cal.
Lakeland. Realist. Oh, he's from Lakeland.
Realist. That's right. That's right. Lakeland, Florida. Welcome. I lived there for one period of time also, you know. Lakeland. You get storms there too. Come from east and west off that Tampa and Daytona side. And it meets there right in the middle. And man, it can be some bad storms there in Lakeland.
You say it's hot over there. How hot is hot?
How hot is hot? Richard, how hot is hot? Well,
70 over there? Or
yeah, hot is hot. I'm from Florida.
Really.
I'm from Florida. It's hotter Florida than it is here. Now, it's hot here. What it is, someone explained to me, and you know what? They're right. It said we're close to the equator. The sun itself will bake you. And it's the sun that it's hot. It is hot. The temperature here right now, it was like 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 75 this morning. It will top out today probably about 90 Fahrenheit, but high humidity. As you know, sometimes depending on rainy season, it'll get rainy here, so high humidity. So it's best that you bring an extra shirt or t-shirt or something like that when you go somewhere or someone's house, or you actually bring water, cold water. I just bring ice water with me. I bring a jug of ice water that I freeze in a freezer, one of those big thermos from Tupperware, and I freeze that full of ice, and it lasts me most of the day. And then if I need, I just buy bottled spring water from the merchant and then fill it up. And I have ice water all day, no matter where I'm at. Now, of course, it does melt pretty fast being out in the heat, but there's other things you can do to keep cool. I just grab a bucket of water, put it on top of my head. So.
James said, I cannot eat shellfish, even.
Yeah, you're allergic to it, right, James?
Shrimps.
Yeah. Shellfish, you'll find that a lot of dishes will have shellfish in it. And a lot of dishes, they will already do it. But you find it's something that they're not going to... rolling, huh? Is it still rolling?
Buffering.
You're not on mine, are you?
No. I'm in my...
Well, see if it's...
See if it's rolling.
Should we start a new chat?
No. Still buffering. Connection.
What if I turn that on off? Will it click in better?
It's been having connection issue, Daddy. Yeah, connection issue. No connection.
Alright, let's see here. Let's just stop it. Alright.